And we're live, baby. Best Ball Barbecue day number 78, consecutive stream, consecutive draft, and we are going to get after it on today's stream. I don't know if you saw my tweet at PPR Tyler on Twitter. Toss me a follow, but I was out there enjoying the sun right before this stream. Getting tan. Use my girlfriend's towel, her tanning oil, all that stuff. Never really use tanning oil. Kind of like it though. It's like nice, like whatever. I don't know. I feel a lot more. A lot more tan now. So I think we accomplished what we wanted to do, but we're going to hop in some fast puppies today. We're going to do some trivia. Make sure you like the video, 30 likes for a second draft. Make sure you toss a sub on there for us as well. Constantly growing, trying to get 1,000 before the start of the season. Memphis Young is giving out a free year of the Dynasty Wars on Patreon if we hit 1,000 subs before the NFL season. He's also going to be giving away a free, you're going to get in a listener league, a Dynasty Wars on Patreon listener league, and he's going to come back on this stream and draft an entire team in a shiesty. That all comes up right after we hit the intro.
Everything can start moving. Let's go around.
All right. We are back, and BP's in here. Runner, Austin, Dale, Anthony, using your GF's 4%. That's a good joke. That's funny. That's a good one. I like it. We got Brian in here. What's going on, Brian? Let's do some trivia. We didn't do it yesterday. It was I was gonna do it with Theo, but it was like a lame one. It was like some like defense, whatever. I don't know. But let's get on here. Let's do some trivia. Name every wide receiver that played over 50% of their team's offensive snaps, but ended the 2023 regular season with less than 500 receiving yards. This is very interesting. I think this first one's going to be Demarcus Robinson. I don't think he got there. Okay, it's not. And it's definitely Tutu Atwell. Okay, there we go. Chargers. Ooh. Is this QJ? Is this Darius Davis? I think this is Quentin Johnston. There we go. Okay. This is probably Noah Brown, right? Not Noah Brown. Who's this Texans? Is that Mechie? I don't think Mechie had 426 receiving yards though. It's not Dell. It's not Nico. It's not Noah Brown. I think it's Mechie. It's not Mechie. Who the hell is this? Who's the Texans guy? Who's this Texans guy? Y'all know what this is? Am I stupid? I'm just not remembering like the other receivers on that team. Oh, this is Robert Woods. Robert Woods. That's who it is. There we go. Okay. I saw someone say Mooney in the chat. I think it's Mooney. That sounds about right. Don't know. Mooney. There we go. Pats. Okay. It's not Juju. He didn't play over 50% of the team snaps. This could be like Bourne, maybe. This could be Kendrick Bourne could be this for the Pats, maybe. This could be like Tyquan Thornton. I think Tyquan Thornton's no, it wasn't Tyquan Thornton out for most of the year. Let's avoid that. Let's do this Panthers one. This just screams like DJ Chark, Terrace Marshall territory. Jonathan Mingo, somebody said. It could be a ton of different. I want to get some like layups before I start, like guessing. Like we got to have some that we feel really good about. Like this 381 running here, that's got to be Aguilar, right? Like that's got to be Nelson Aguilar. There we go. Okay. Buccaneers one, that's got to be like Trey Palmer. It's the only guy it could be. Trey Palmer. There we go. Cowboys right here. That's probably Gallup. He had a bad year. There we go. See, now we're cooking. Someone said it's Tennessee Burks. That's a good one. I do like that one. I do like that one. It's not Burks. Thanks, Runner, for nothing. Just kidding. Okay, we got two Tennessee guys, and neither of them are Burks. Like one of these got to be like Westbrook and Keeney, right? Yeah, one of them is. Jets. This could be Gibson. Gibson's kind of who I'm leaning towards. Could be Lazard too. I don't know who played that much. This one's like Justin Watson or like Kaderi. I think it's like Justin. I'm gonna guess. I don't know, man. There's another Baltimore guy on here. Aguilar and like Bateman. Bateman didn't have that good? I think it's Bateman. It's got to be Bateman. Okay, there we go. You guys feeling Lazard? Runner, you sold me last time. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go Lazard. It's either Lazard or I'm gonna go. Okay, no, I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna go Lazard. There we go. Okay, you redeemed yourself. Bone says Juju. I don't know if it's Juju. This Giants guy could be like anybody, like any of their bad receivers. Slayton. Slayton probably had more than this though. Like Hyatt. This feels like a Jalen Hyatt pick. Right here. Sterling Shepard was still kicking. Cardinals. This is probably. I don't think that's Dortch. Dortch had more yards than that, did he? He had to have, right? I think it actually might be him though. He didn't have that great a year. Okay, yeah. Rondale, that's who I got. It was Mingo, Chris Moore, Devontae Parker, Jalen Hyatt. So okay. Yeah, I got there after, John. That's on me. I didn't see that until after, but okay. Some of them we should have got. We're Mingo, Hyatt, Rondale. I thought Marquez would have had more yards than that. Allen Robinson. Yeah. Okay. That's okay. A little bit of a hard one, but now let's transition into some drafting, into the fast puppy. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to do a couple of them if we can get 30 likes on the live stream. So if you're in the chat right now, toss a like on the live stream. We have 13 at the moment. So if you want to see a second draft, tap a like on the live stream. And we're going to hop in this draft in 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are in. Confirm. There we go. Waiting on one. So this could be friends and family. This could be like one of the people in here. Who do we got? We got Kazi in here. We got Jason. That's it. unless I miss somebody. The only two names I recognize though are Jason and Kazi. So again, we're probably going to be doing a second one. So have no fear. We'll be doing one after this as well. So if you didn't get in now, you can get in later. Also, I do have to change my best ball overlay to all drafts. I had it on for BBM yesterday. Again, if you want to look into best ball overlay and you're thinking about buying, you can see all your exposures on the screen. You can see the week 16 and week 17 matchups. You can see the correlations. You can mess around on the website itself. You can look at your combinations and what. Like a couple days ago, we had a Breece Hall, Jahmyr Gibbs start, and I searched up those two players, and I realized I had Terry McLaurin on all three of my Jahmyr Gibbs, Breece Hall teams. So I was like, okay, obviously I don't want to have Terry McLaurin. I want to overexpose myself to that combination with Terry McLaurin. So it's really good for that type of stuff as well. So I'm going to change, and again, it's really easy to just change your exposures right away. Like I'm going to do it. It's like I just started doing it like as I'm talking right now, and it's going to be done in 20 seconds. So it's very easy to change all of that. So again, use code PPR Tyler. The link is in the description for that for the tool. If you use my code, you save $10 a month. So it's $20 a month if you use my code. It is $30 if you don't. So again, some incentive for you there. Awesome tool. Glad we get to use it. And here we go. So now you should see if I refresh my page. Here we go. You should see my exposures will look a little different. Here we go. Fetching your draft still. Here we go. Come on, baby. What's with my internet? I mean, I'm plugged in. There we go. Okay, we're on the clock. Oh, I'm on Bijan. Oh, okay. It said 0. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, there we go. So yeah, we have 11% Bijan. Yeah, this is right. Yeah, because I need more AJ Brown. I've said that in the past. So yeah, now these are my 2024 exposures as compared to my just best ball mania exposure. So again, really easy to switch up all of that. Fun stuff. So again, link for the best ball overlays in the description. Promo code's on the screen. Missed by one, I'll watch in chat. There we go. Got on a different lobby. Are you doing a college football draft today? I don't know. If you guys wanted to see a college football draft, I'll do one. But I'm not itching to do one. I don't think, I'll do one if you guys want it. If you guys want to put in the chat, you guys want to see that college football one yesterday was crazy. It was crazy. Remember how we were talking about Darius Taylor and his ADP? Well, apparently, if you're in the Barbecue Boys group chat, you already know. But it's Darius Taylor had an unranked ADP yesterday when they dropped the contest, and today he has an ADP of 20. How the hell do you go from no ADP to 20? That's how bad Underdog misranked him. And I knew it in the moment, and Davis Maddock knew it too, which is still upsets me because I wanted to get more of him at that elite price. So what can you do? How you feeling about Ayuk since trade talks? Kind of treating him the same way. Like, I don't think he gets traded. I'll draft a little bit of him anyways. I don't like it. I didn't like his price, just to begin with. I mean, I don't know if like he's I don't know. Like if anything happens, like like CMC, Debo, Kittle, his stock automatically goes up. If all three of those guys are healthy, and like for the playoffs type of thing, like fantasy playoffs, I just feel a little bit more scared about Ayuk. Like he's either gonna kill you or he's gonna help you, but like he's fine. Like he's fine where he is. I'm not gonna be overly exposed to him. Okay, looking at Ayuk. Ayuk's definitely falling. We're gonna go Nico here. I want to get a little bit more. We're at 7%. Actually, I want to go Nico or Waddle. I'm gonna go Waddle. I'm gonna go Waddle here. All right. 1-2 has the eliminator. 1.2 has the eliminator graph, I believe. Eliminator. Eliminator. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Whoa, saw Debo at pick 2-2. I mean, some people are like, I was talking about this yesterday, but I think Debo's like the handcuff for CMC. You know what I mean? Like Elijah Mitchell isn't the handcuff. You know what? Like remember the year before CMC got there was that crazy Debo year where he like pretty much was just playing running back. Like he's like 50-50 running back, 50-50 receiver. Like I think Debo is the handcuff there. So like he had like you're kind of again you don't want to draft just a pure handcuff in the second round, but like he's got that contingent upside. Like where if CMC does go down, like I think Debo's stock drastically goes up because they want to use him, give him the ball in some other ways. So okay. Up in 2 picks here. Got Bijan, got Waddle. So HN on this team would be kind of fun. A Waddle, Bijan. Okay, we don't get it, unfortunately. I'm just not into Kyron. I'm really not into it. I'm not into Pittman here either. I'll take a little DJ Moore though. I'll take a little DJ Moore. That feels okay. That feels okay. DJ Moore, I think he's played like 17 games like every single like season. I honestly don't, probably not every single season, but I don't know if DJ Moore has missed a game like in forever. So I'm going to look it up here real quick. DJ Moore, wide receiver 7 last year. Let's look at his season stats. Be more seasons. So yeah, listen to this shit. Last year, 17 games, 2022, 17 games, 2021, 17 games, 2020, 15 games, 19, 15 games, 18, 16 games. Like this guy just stays healthy, which is like, it's again, one freak injury and it's like, it's over for him, but it's like, he's got a track record of 5 years of, staying healthy, which is, you don't want to draft him just because you think he's going to stay healthy because any of these guys can get hurt at any moment. But, it makes you feel a little easier about making that click. You know what I mean? I use it as like a tiebreaker. Like I mean, I don't really like Michael Pittman, but if I'm looking at like Devontae Smith and DJ Moore, I might be more inclined to take DJ Moore because of it, DJ Moore is about to have the best quarterback yet. 100% agree, right? I mean, we think he's going to have the best quarterback yet. That's what we think. So we'll see. I think DJ Moore is a fine click. It's kind of like the Houston dilemma. There's 3 guys there. They're just priced significantly lower, overall. Like DJ Moore's ADP is what, 30? Where'd Nico go in this draft? 21. So the number 1 in each offense, but like it could just be. I know I did curse him, Will, didn't I? I definitely cursed him. That's on me. If DJ Moore gets hurt, that's on me. Okay, definitely wanting to go receiver here. Whether I might go a little Cooper. I know I don't have a ton of. I don't even know if I have any Cooper Waddle, to be honest. I know I have some probably like Cooper Tyree. I just want more. I feel good about my Pickens exposure. T. Higgins, I feel good about. Let's go Cooper on this team. Let's go Cooper, and I'm going to check my combination. So like I said, you can go here. I got to put my CSV in here real quick. All right. Here we go. Boom. What's going on here? I'll have to refresh the page. Okay, let me refresh the page real quick. Okay. Sorry, 2 seconds here. I'm just trying to get this thing loaded here. There we go. Okay. There we go. So now if you look over here, we can check our Waddle, Jalen Waddle, and Amari Cooper. So I have 2 of these teams. Across all my 2024 drafts, I have 2 of these teams. So I'm looking at it. One's got a Purdy, One's got this JJ thing going on. The other one has an HN CD thing going on. So this is our first Bijan Waddle, Amari Cooper build. So like this is kind of cool to look at. So like, are there any players that I have 2 of on these teams? You know what I mean? Like I have David Montgomery on both these teams, so probably want to stay clear. Of David Montgomery, just kind of switch it up a little bit. We have anyone else? That might be Quentin Johnston on both these teams. Quentin Johnston. So yeah, it's just that's the stuff that makes it kind of cool to look at. That's the stuff that kind of makes it cool to look at. Just look at those combinations, see what you got. All right. We could go a little Chicago thing with Keenan and DJ Moore. That would be kind of fun. I like Richardson here too as an option. I do not like James Cook. Jaden Reed, Ridley are kind of meh for me. I keep saying I want more of this Richardson exposure. I'm going to stick to my guns. I'm going to get the Richardson. I'm going to get more of the Richardson exposure. I want more of it. I want to have, at least probably I'm at 9% right now. I'm thinking I want to have at least, probably upwards of 12, 13, 15 maybe. Like I want to be high on Richardson because we saw a very short sample size, but we saw what he could do last year. So I want to have a good amount of that pairing. And you're getting like a guy who could easily like finish as the tight end 1 or that quarterback 1, in the 5th round. He could definitely outscore all these guys in front of him. Josh Allen, Hurts, Lamar, Mahomes. Like he could definitely outscore all of them. 100%. 100%. Okay. At 17 likes, again, 30 likes, we'll do a second draft. Any more news on the ESPN league, bro? I was waiting for someone to ask this question. We have 12 people in there. We need 2 more. So if you're interested in getting in the ESPN league, you can email at, and I'll just put the email in here because that seems to always work. You can email me at this email at gmail.com. There we go. 6belowshow@gmail.com. So it's on the screen right here for the people if you're watching live or if you're watching after the fact. Email me at this email if you want to get in the ESPN league. It's $25 buy-in. It's on ESPN for the memes, for the memes, and it's 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 receivers, a tight end, 2 flexes, and a defense. It's just a pretty basic ESPN league. It's for the memes. It's for the memes. Okay. Looking at Mixon here, I don't take a lot of them. That could burn me. I like Kittle here too, though. I do like Kittle here a lot, if I'm being honest. Casey Baltimore, he stacks up better. I'm gonna go Kittle here. I already have so much Kittle. I'm gonna go Mixon. I have like too much Kittle because that guy always said like, yeah, I want a tight end here. I'm just gonna go Kittle. 16% is like I don't have a strong player tier on Kittle. I just like having a tight end by this point, so he usually ends up being Kittle. So I'm gonna slow down on that a little bit. But again, yeah, email me or DM me on Twitter. Let me look at it right now. Let's see. We need 2 more people. I'm going to fill the last 2 spots. So it's 14 teams, right? Yeah, 14 teams, 2 more spots. I can fill with one of my friends easily. I don't know if I wanted to I don't know if you guys care about that, but yeah. I just didn't know if you guys wanted to all be like community people, or I could it'll get filled. It'll get filled. I'll get the group chat going. It'll be fun. It will be fun. I feel like text group chat? You think that's the best way to go about it? Text group chat? Probably. I think that's the move. Or like I guess if everyone doesn't want to give out their number, we could do Twitter. I don't think everyone has a Twitter though. We could do an email thread. The email thread would be kind of elite. Really take it back to the old days. Just do it via email. I don't know. Any ideas on that? Put them in the chat because I'm open to suggestions. All right, 1 pick away here. Stroud is falling. We could add me. I'm not going to go Stroud. That's not going to happen. I don't think Addison gets suspended, if I'm being honest. I kind of want to go Ferg here, though. I don't draft a ton of Ferg. I'm going to go Ferg here. I'm going to be at like 8% on Ferg. Text would be great. AOL Messenger, definitely not. I don't even know what that is. I can obviously I assume it's a messenger platform, but I definitely have never used it. Sounds like some old man shit. All right. I'm liking the team so far. Just a team that I feel good about. A lot of guys I like drafting. I feel like I was out on Ferg a little bit, because I feel like he's kind of in like that tight end dead zone, but I think he deserves to be, one of the top guys. They got nobody. They got nobody in Dallas outside of CeeDee Lamb who's really like going to catch passes. So I think Ferguson for a good, good, like huge red zone threat too. Like we saw what he did in the playoffs. Again, granted they were getting the doors blown off him, but still, I think it's fun, kind of fun. Sets us up for a little Dak later too. You know, a little. I wonder if I have any like Richardson Dak. Let's take a look. Let's find out if we have any Richardson Dak. Richardson and Dak. I have 0 teams of Richardson and Dak. So like that would be kind of fun. You know what I mean? I think that'd be kind of fun. All right. What do we got coming back around the bend here? Stroud finally goes off the board. Is this a stacked up Stroud too? Oh yeah, with Diggs, huge. That's great value on Stroud. Great, almost 20 picks past ADP. That's great value on Stroud. Richardson Daniels is a cool combo. Yeah, that I mean, it's just like all rushing upside, right? I definitely have some of that, 100%. Oh, Jason goes Brock Bowers. You son of a bitch. You SOB. So like I could go Dak here, but this is, I mean, the CD draft is going to have 2 shots at Dak. They already do have Mahomes though. So we could, I think there is a scenario where we could get Dak on the way back around. They obviously that draft could go Mahomes and Dak. I'm going to try and push it. I mean, like I said, I don't really care if I get Dak, and if I get him, it'll be at a value. I kind of want to go Mostert here for some Miami. I'm not really feeling Sutton whatsoever, to be honest. I'm going to go Mostert. Let's do a little, like kind of like spend some capital on running backs today. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't really want to draft Colton Sutton, if I'm being honest. I really just don't want to. I don't want to do that. So we'll see if we get. And again, we might have to push receiver one more pick when it comes back around to us, because if Dak is there, I might just take him. I might even try and push Dak to like 115. You know what I mean? Again, anyone will just take Dak. It's not like you have to have a stack to stack up Dak, because you can draft some of the later options. Like some round 18 guys in there, the running backs. You can go little Brandon Cooks if that's something you enjoy doing. So it's not like it's just me and the CD drafter who are fighting for Dak. But we'll see what this drafter does. I mean, how many receivers do they have? They have, let's see here, CD, Neighbors, and Brown. So they have 3 receivers too. Oh no, they have 4. Did I miss someone? Okay. Oh yeah, they have CD, Neighbors, Cooper Kupp, and Hollywood Brown. Okay. So they go Lockett. Jordan Love goes. I wonder if they do go Dak here. Go Njoku. So like again, this is where like we might get Dak at a slight discount. The real question is, do we try and push him around one more time? That's the real question. That's the real question. Do we try and push Dak around again? I mean, that would be elite if we could pull it off. I don't know if we could pull it off. And again, I still have so many. Like I can still go Deshaun. I can still go Caleb. I can still go Tua. So I'm not gonna do Dak unless I get a really good ADP value on him. We do have a really good ADP value on Sutton here, which I wouldn't mind. I don't love Sutton. I have 3%, but we're getting 10 picks. Let's go Sutton. Let's just do it. If we don't get Dak, it's fine. You know what I mean? We have a lot of other options, and Sutton just opens up a very late option. So we'll see. Jason goes Dak. There we go. Good pick. I mean, like I said, and you have the week 17 with AJ Brown, so makes sense. I guess I didn't really think about the Eagles drafters as much, but all right. Pacheco has been my guy in round 4 now. That's a guy I want more of. There's so many guys I like in round 4. Like if you just look at it right here, round 4, you got Terry, who I love, T. Higgins, George Pickens, I like to draft. We went Cooper, ETN. You guys know how I feel about ETN, right? Then you got Pacheco. Like there's a lot of guys I like drafting. So I don't mind the Pacheco click at all. Really good offense. Like this could be like I don't think no one's really talking about Pacheco whatsoever. Like he's just kind of there in that range of a lot of good guys that you like to draft. But this Chiefs offense could be the best offense we've ever seen in the Mahomes era. It could be. I'm not saying it's going to be, but they have a ton of weapons. The O-line is rock solid. Like Pacheco could have 20 touchdowns, and I wouldn't be shocked. You know what I mean? Like he could have that, and I would not be absolutely blown away. So I think Pacheco's a good click. I feel like I keep saying I want to get more of that guy, but how much Pacheco do I have? Where's Pacheco in here? I have 7% Pacheco. So it's like I'm trying, it's not like I'm behind, slightly behind, I guess, if you're using the 8% rule, but I like Pacheco. And now this is do we go receiver here? Do we go Caleb? Could go Caleb here. Bye week's matchup, DJ Moore. Could go receive. I'm fine with getting a receiver somewhere later. I'm gonna go Caleb here. Feel good at tight end. Feel good at running back. Let's go Caleb Williams. Let's go Caleb Williams. We'll get a receiver after this. All right. Feels like RBs are going to rise up the board soon. Yeah, I feel that too. You know, like how many running backs go in the first 4 rounds? Like what? It's from Pacheco. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 of the first, what would that be? 12 times 4, 48 picks, right? 48 picks. So 11 divided by 48. So running backs are 22% of the first 4 rounds. Just crazy. It's just a different time we're living in right now, right? Which is why you kind of want to draft receivers there. I'm going to do some like RB stuff. I might just try and go like heavy art, like, a 3 RB star. I'll do that from time to time. You know what I mean? Like just go Bijan, Achan, and then freaking, like ETN. I need to get a start like that again. I haven't done it in a while. I like to, mess around, go heavy RB. We did that with triple elite tight end, which is the first and last time we'll ever do that. But, going a little robust RB never hurt anybody, in a couple drafts, especially in a low stakes like contest. And it's just kind of fun to, just look at my running back room like, oh my God. Because like when you look at running backs, you think upside, right? Like I think what Bijan can do on a weekly basis, what Achan can do, what ETN can do, JT, like all these different guys. So I think it's really fun to just kind of play that game and, just go robust RB every now and again. Yeah, is it probably not the most EV thing ever? Probably not. But you know what? Fucking live a little. We're on here. We're drafting. We're having fun. The sun's out. I got a good tan. Like, what are we doing? I'm going to go Judy here. Get a little Cleveland thing. Yeah, maybe I can just hog the Cleveland guys. Where's that Njoku drafter? The Njoku drafter is, where is that? Where are they? On this side of the board. Just make a note of that. They do have Mahomes. Oh, it's the same. It's the Trilly drafter still. So maybe we get a nice little fall on Deshaun. So we're heavily exposed to Cleveland, Miami right now. Heavily exposed to that. I think it's the only game stack that we do have. Right at the moment it is right now. So all right. Robust RB is my jam. See? There we go. It's a lot of people's jam. What did I say this? It is the glory hole. Come again, Anthony? What's that mean? I have a weird team going compared to my usual terms. What you got? Drop a star in the chat. 24% Pacheco. Love it. Are you stopping at 2 or getting another Carr/Knicks type? I would be open to Deshaun on this team, kind of really investing in that quarterback room. I'd definitely get like a Knicks, on this team if I feel like it. Oh, we could snipe down Leggett. Not really snipe, but like anytime someone takes Leggett in a room that I'm in, it's like I consider it a snipe. Oh, we got a nice Brock Purdy thing falling. Like this is what 30 or 27 picks past ADP right now. Over 2 rounds of value on Brock Purdy. I mean, I wish I would definitely do it, but I just can't. 2 we could get. 2 would be kind of like we just go like elite. I got 5 receivers. I got 3 running backs I feel good about. Do we just say fuck it and go just elite? Okay, what side of the room am I on? Where's the Tyreek drafter? Okay, so it's going back to the Tyreek drafter. I think I'm going to do it. Just go like 3 just awesome quarterbacks. You know what I mean? Like 3 quarterbacks for round 13. Just, again, I want to live a little. Let's have some fun. Look at this QB room and tell me it isn't like the sexiest thing you've ever seen. Like I feel good about the running backs, Bijan, Mixon, Mostert. Our receivers are fine. Like we got some guys I feel good about in this receiver room. Some guys later that I like drafting as well anyway. And then we got Ferg, who can definitely be like a 2 tight end type of thing. So it's like, we're having fun. We're having a good time. And again, if we're so heavily exposed to Miami, Cleveland, like we have Tua and we have Mostert, and we have Waddle, and then we have like, the other side of that with Cooper and Judy. So it's like, I feel really good about this team so far. Even though it's a little unique, I still feel good about it. All right, we are at 21 likes. 21 likes. If we get to 30, we will fire up a second draft. I'm also looking at the poll here. I said 30 likes for a second draft in the poll. 5%, I think it's one person said, no, your channel is awful. Thanks. Just kidding. I mean, obviously, it's probably someone who likes the channel that said that too. You know what I mean? Obviously. Why? Because why wouldn't you like the channel, man? All right. We're done at QB, obviously. Need to get some more receivers. I feel like this is like lagging. My screen's lagging a little bit. I don't know what's up with that. 2 picks away. Looking at Dotson here, Burton, QJ. Could even convince to go Lloyd if Lloyd's like the only running back that I'm looking at in this range. After this, I actually don't love the receivers. I don't really. Burton would be a stack with Sutton. I do really want Lloyd here, though, if I'm being completely honest. We're getting a really good value on him, too. I think I'm going to go Lloyd here, and then we might just go 4 in this room. Like, it sounds kind of crazy going 4 in here, but, like, I don't know. Like, I feel really, really solid about this room. A little older, and mix it in Mostert, but we got some youth on this team, too. I think Lloyd could definitely have a role. Obviously, if anything ever happens to Jacobs, and I think he has a weekly role anyway, because I think one stat that I love about Lloyd, if we're just looking at how Green Bay uses some of like their running backs and how LaFleur kind of rotates those guys in. Marshawn Lloyd played 10% of his snaps out wide at USC, like some shit that like Aaron Jones, did last year for Green Bay. Like I think Lloyd is definitely going to be a contributor in the passing game out of the backfield. Playing more snaps than people realize. It's always been a committee there under that LaFleur offense. Granted, like Aaron Jones hasn't really been like a 3-down body type guy. But they went out and they drafted AJ Dillon in the second round. Like they wanted to take that, take some of that load off of him. They go out, they take Marshawn Lloyd, pretty high. Who Daniel Jeremiah actually had Marshawn Lloyd as his highest rated RB. I'm not saying Daniel Jeremiah's rankings are the end all be all, but I feel really good about Lloyd. Like this 16%, I would totally be fine having 20% on a guy like Marshawn Lloyd. So okay, like now this is where I think like I like Algier, obviously I like Gibson, Ray Davis, all those guys. I feel like I kind of just need to go receiver here though. We need some receivers on this team. Man. I think we go a little DeMarcus. Ooh. Yeah, let's go DeMarcus Robinson here. LA Rams led the league last year in 11 personnel rate. And just to put it in here, I'll pull it up again. I think I said this last time too. I should really just have this page screen saved. Personnel tendencies. Here, it's literally right here. It's just funny. Here we go. So if you look at 11 personnel, is the LA Rams ran 11 last year, 93% of the time. What's crazy about this is if you look at the 5th highest team, which is the Commies, right? That's 20% higher than the 5th highest team, which obviously 93 to 73%. If you go 20% down here, 73 to 53, that's literally good for about 26, 27. Like just to put in perspective how big that gap is of 20% of 11 personnel tendency from it's the same gap from 1 to 5 that it is 5 to what would that be? Like 26, 27. Like that it's just insane how much 11 they ran last year. They basically have the same guys coming back. Like it's not they get Colby Parkinson, Tigby, maybe they run a little more 12, but at heart, it's obvious that Sean McVay wants to run a lot of 11. That means DeMarcus Robinson is going to be on the field for most of that. He actually he was like the wide receiver. What was it, like 9 or 11 over the last 4 weeks of the season? Just insane stuff from DeMarcus from that later stretch of the season. So I'm definitely down to give him a click. I was hoping I would get a little what's his face, Troy Franklin. Baltimore's a week 17 with Houston. This Michael Wilson. I like Michael Wilson better. Any week 17s with DeMarcus Robinson, who we just drafted anyway. So I think, I like this team, man. This team feels really solid so far. Feels really solid. All right. What are we yapping about in the chat? Yeah, smash a like and a sub while you're there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We know who is paying the rake. Who's paying the rake? Wait, who's paying the rake in this draft? Who's paying the rake? Yeah, you need to cuff Jacobs. Yep. Fading Jacobs and investigating Green Bay passing attack seems like a better bet in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know how much Jacobs do I have. That's a good question. I think I'm gonna guess because I don't know off the top of my head. I'm gonna guess. Let's play a game. 6%. 5%. Okay, I was pretty close. Yeah, that's not shocking. Again, I have so much more Lloyd. Jacobs, and he always falls too. Like when you see him like a 8 round, 8 ADP value, like 8 picks of ADP value, It's like you see him fall a little bit farther than that anyway. So it's like I don't really, even when he falls like that, it's like I want him to fall like a full round or like 15 picks, which I've definitely scooped him up when he falls. But yeah, Jason goes Derek Carr. I already know who we're picking. It's Jonnu Smith. I mean, I can't get enough of this freaking guy. I can't get enough. I really like him. Miami, what a great place, I said. Better than Pennsylvania. I didn't have too good of an experience in Pennsylvania. I didn't like it. Almost lost my head. Again, disclaimer. Purely jokes. Purely jokes. I don't lean one way or the other. Purely jokes. I have to say that every time. It's just jokes, I'll tell you. All right. I'm really liking this team. First draft on stream today. I said it was going to be a fantastic day in my tweet, laying out by the sun. I'm feeling really good right now. Like the running back room feels awesome. It now just comes down to, do we spend capital elsewhere now? Do we spend capital elsewhere? Like, I feel good. Obviously, we're not drafting another quarterback. Do I get a third tight end on this team? I feel like I could use it. Maybe we go, because we have 2 picks left. So I would be fine going like 3, 4, 8, 3. I doubt I have like any of those builds. Like, I feel fine with this 4. All different bye weeks, which is good as well. I don't know, man. I don't know. And there's no running backs that I'm like, just super pumped to draft. Like, literally. I have not clicked Deonta Foreman a single time, by the way. I don't know why. I don't love that. I might as well just keep doing it at this point. Right? Like, what's the odds of this team is the one that Deonta Foreman changes my life? All right. John says, thanks, Riverbat. I think you meant River Rat, but River Rat for letting Levis fall to me. What's wait, what I was gonna say, now wide receiver low key. That'd be kind of fun. John, what I'm gonna say you're John Gibby, Jay Gibby. That'd be my guess. Okay. I think we definitely go tight end here. I think we go Woods. A little nice little stack for with Richardson, who we don't have stacked up yet. We have Caleb stacked up. We have Tua stacked up. I think we go Jelani Woods here. Let's go Jelani Woods, and we'll finish it out with a receiver. We'll finish out receiver. There we go. You bet Levis does nothing for my build. Did you have any Tennessee, Jason? Any Tennessee on this build? Doesn't look like it. Yeah. Does not look like it. That's fair. Good. Fair play all around. Gentleman's game. All right. That reminds me of earlier today. So I was obviously, for those of you who don't know, I coach high school football, and we had a little fun today. Played some bucket ball, which is pretty much like a mixture of ultimate football and like basketball kind of thing. Like, there's basically a bucket on each end zone, and it's in like a zone, like a square, like between like the sideline and like probably where the soccer line is pretty much. And you get 3 points for dunking it, and you get 1 point if you get like touched in the zone, whatever. And I just, me and the other coach are just talking. We just hear some kid just yell. He said, "This is a gentleman's game, asshole!" Like talking to one of the players, talking to another player. It was really funny. We all started dying laughing. But okay, receiver. I feel good on the Miami stuff we got. Boyd's usually the clicker I kind of make here. Who are the guys I got again? Chicago, Miami. Yeah, I don't actually no. This is still. No, I'm gonna go Malik Washington here. Yeah, Malik Washington. I want to get a little bit more of him, a little bit more Malik. So there we go. Bayou's in here. What's going on? Hey everyone, how y'all doing this afternoon? I'm doing great, Bayou. Guys, go check out Bayou Bengal Fantasy Network. Does a ton of drafts on drafters specifically. I would say he's definitely a drafters drafter. So if you like drafters content, season long scoring type of stuff, go give him a sub, go give him a follow. Sure, he's got a promo code for drafters too. So make sure you use this promo code if you do want to hop on drafters. There's a ton of people on drafters now. Like, it's a lot more, I'd say, like prevalent than it was last year. I feel like I hear more about it. So go hop on drafters, use his promo code. I don't have a promo code, so I'm not going to promote mine, but use Bayou's promo code. So there we go. Okay. Love the team. We'll do a little team breakdown. We'll do a little team breakdown, lobby breakdown. We'll do it after this thing ends, and I'll pull up the teams. A little team breakdown for the. I don't do it as much as I used to. That's on me. Got to be better. #got to be better. But let's look at it. We're gonna fire up How many likes are we at? How many likes are we at? We're at 25. I said 30. You know what? I'll concede, but we better get to at least 40 then. I'm gonna end the poll, but we better get to at least 40. I'll do another draft, because I want to. So I was just, you know what I mean. It's content again. I gotta beg for likes out here. Okay, let's pull up the team. Where's the fast puppy? There we go, right here. Okay, so we got my team. We already broke my team down. Let's go to was it John? Yeah, John Gibson, J Gibby 812. I thought this was like a Jameer Gibbs like super fan when I first saw the username J Gibby, but there we go. Hey, we got two J Gibb. Who wins in like Oklahoma drill? Jameer Gibbs or John Gibbs? I'm thinking John Gibbs, honestly. John Gibbs. Let's go. That's my J Gibbs. All right, we got Jaden Herbert Levis here. So then it's what's nice about this tool is it makes it really easy to review teams. Like I can just look for the brackets. So you don't have any Jaden Daniels stacks, which is fine. You do have some Herbert week 17 correlation, but love the running back room. Running back room is strong here. Receiver room, not bad either. Definitely punting tight end was kind of how we got both of those good rooms. I like I like Corley. Keon Coleman at that value was good. I don't mind Polk, obviously. Would have loved to have gotten a Herbo stack on here. You did, you took him pretty much 20 picks after ADP, which makes that feel better. Obviously, get Levis at an ADP value too, who's very stacked up. You don't need Jaden Daniels to be stacked up because he can give you that rushing upside. He can score points by himself. So I like the team. Overall, don't mind the team. Again, we usually do like 1 to 10. I feel like the skill rating, anything below a 7 is like I hate your team. 7, anywhere in the 7s is like, I'm fine with it. Anything over 8 is like this is the best team ever. And then I don't think I've ever got on a 9. I think Anthony might have got 1-9 in like weekly winners, but okay. Let's go 7-6. 7-6. Okay, let's go to Jason here now. Dak, Derek Carr, Gardner Minshew. Well, that's a little week 16, week 17 here with the QBs. Got a ton of stacks, a ton of brackets on this team. Only one with the receivers. We got Devontae stacked up with Gardner. No Dak stack unless it is with Zeke, so I actually stand corrected. We got Brock Bowers stacked up. We got Juwan Johnson stacked up with Kendre. Look at all these like little lines under here. That means he's heavily correlated for the playoffs. So I overall like the team. I'll give it a 7-7. 7-7 for that team. And I feel I'm missing one person, right? Who am I missing? Kazi's team. Okay. Let's go to Kazi. Here we go. Lamar Jackson, Geno, Aiden O'Connell. We got CMC, Saquon Pollard. Running back room is strong. Love these top 4, and I love Shipley as a handcuff as well. We also got DK, T. Higgins, JSN. Love the Seattle connection there. Geno is on this team, which I absolutely love. This definitely looks like a team I would have built. Mitchell and Downs stacked up together. Ricky Pearsall, or Rizzy Pearsall, as we call him on this channel. We got Likely, Musgrave, Kittle. Love the tight end room. So Lamar stacked up with nobody. Oh, with Likely. Geno stacked up heavily. Aiden O'Connell not stacked up whatsoever. Interesting there. I don't know if I would have gone the third QB on here with O'Connell. I would have been fine with like Lamar and Geno. I probably would have gotten one more receiver on this team. So for that simple fact, I'm gonna go 7-3. 7-3. But it's round 18 pick. It's not the end of the world, but that's just personally what I would have done. Tyler the Portnoy of rating best ball teams. I'm kind of using the same scale. You know what I mean? Like Portnoy doesn't give out like 9s ever. Or you know what I mean? Like I'm kind of using the same scale. So there we go. Who else we got in here? Let's see. One bite. Yeah. One draft, everyone knows the rules. One draft, everyone knows the rules. Thad's in here. What's going on? We got Chef in here. Tyler back on that Granite player profile today. Yes, I was on Sonic Truth today. Okay, let's hop in the draft, and then I'll start talking about some stuff just while we're waiting for our picks and whatnot. So let's dive in here. Fast puppy again. We're gonna hop in 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are in. There we go. Probably gonna get a lot more people in the draft this time around, which is good. So let's see this, but this is definitely gonna be like a friends and family right here. Who do we got? Anthony, we got Will, we got Jason, we got Austin, we got Thad, we got Green Bean. Looks familiar, but I'm not exactly sure who that is. If I didn't say your name, reveal yourself. You're required to by Underdog law. Not actually, but Just like it's like a the gentleman's game, the gentleman thing to do. Okay, back to again. Let me make a poll for the again. Drop a like on the channel on the stream, please. I think it's like 40 by the time the stream's over. That'd make my night, make my day. So, green beans, obviously green bean at 11. Okay, I say that now. Obviously, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, have you liked the stream? And then we'll go yes. I love you. And we'll go no. Let's go no. Your head is too big. I do have a big head. There we go. There we go. A little self-deprecation in the chat today. Here we go. In the poll, I should say. So yeah, we got a ton of people in here. 2 picks away. Okay, we're at the 4. So I was like Tyreek, Jamar, CD, probably one of those 3, right? Get one of these 3 guys. Preferably I like Tyreek. I do want more than 6% Jamar, so we're gonna go Jamar here. I'm actually shocked my Amon-Ra is higher than Jamar. Like I totally thought it'd be the other way around, like 100%. Also, I'm gonna refresh this real quick. It's being a little laggy. I don't know what's going on with it. You know what I mean? Hopefully this will fix it. It's being a little laggy. I might close the browser real quick and then just go back in. And see, you know what I mean? It's like it never takes us long to fetch a draft. So our relationship is still new, Tyler. Not sure I can say I love you back so soon. That's fair. You know what I mean? Like that's fair. You know what I mean? I don't love you either. It's you didn't dump me. I dumped you. You didn't dump me. I broke up with you. Okay, I'm gonna close this Underdog tab real quick. I'm gonna pull up what would we like to see? What would we like to see? Let's look at something on Twitter. You know what I mean? Let's go to what's in my bookmarks on Twitter. See, you guys can look at that while I'm fixing this. You know what I mean? Here we go. You guys can look at this beautiful picture of Geno Smith. Yeah, look at that. Tell me the aura in this picture is not off the charts. All right, you can look at that while I mess with this Underdog tab. Close it. We're gonna open it back up. All right, here we go. Look at this picture of Geno. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? I'm pretty excited just looking at that, if I'm being honest. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, it's even taking a little longer. It might just be Underdog today, honestly. It's even taking because it's taking a little longer to load in. It could be maybe I have to close up my entire browser. That could be it. Let's go to active here. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, and we're back. And we're back. Hey, don't say that, Brian. Geno's the GOAT. Geno is the literal GOAT. I love Geno Smith. He's going to do wonders for my boy JSN this year. He's going to do wonders. Okay. Okay. All right. So we got Jamar on the squad. Who are we trying to pair him up with? Like a Jamar Olave. I probably have like a lot of this in the pre-draft, honestly, because I remember doing this quite a bit. This was a pretty easy thing to get, earlier. Now, like Olave goes closer to 1-2 than he does to 2-3. Turns that is specifically. I would be interested in a little Ayuk as well here. I don't know how much Jamar Ayuk I have. I just feel like I kind of have a good like basis for how many times I've clicked a certain stack, especially in like the first couple rounds here. So I would definitely be willing to go Ayuk here. I'm guessing Will's going to go Olave. Yep. Let's go Ayuk. Let's go Ayuk. And let's check to see how much Jamar Ayuk we have. Again, we can go here to Best Ball Overlay. Use code PPR Tyler for $10 off a month. So it's $10 off a month, which is awesome. So we can search up Jamar Chase and we search up Ayuk. It's going to be like, I'm going to guess the number. I'm going to say it's let's go 2 teams. 2 teams of this. Oh, look at that. I was right. Okay, so now who do we have on these 2 teams? Burrow is our quarterback on both these teams. So like again, this is where I look at this and I'm like, okay, we don't want to draft Joe Burrow, right? Because we're exposed to that. Mark Andrews is on both these teams, so we probably don't want that. Anyone else that's on both these teams? DK, DJ, Tank. I think that's it. So no Andrews on this team and no Burrow. No Andrews, no Burrow. Unless I'm missing somebody else here. I think that's it. So again, that's what's great about this tool. We can kind of look at that and just kind of make a pivot from that. So I like that a lot. I like that a lot. All right, one pick away here. A couple different guys. I was looking at neighbors, honestly. I do like Achan though at this spot. 3-4 feels like a good spot for him. Week 16 stack with Ayuk, which is always fun as well. It's in Miami, so definitely going to be a warm weather game down there in South Florida. Let's go Achan. Let's go a little Achan. Let's go a little Achan. Oh, what is that other screen that keeps track of your teams? Oh, I'm so glad you asked, Bones. I'm so glad you asked. bestballoverlay.com. Link for the description can be found. The link can be found in the description for Best Ball Overlay. Again, it's $20 a month if you use my code PPRTyler, all caps. It's $30 a month if you don't use any code. So you definitely obviously have incentive to use my code. All it does is it's like all the stuff you see on the screen, the exposures, the week 16, 17. It has the Vegas over unders for those weeks as well. It shows you if you stacked up, and then you can obviously go to this screen as well. Type in different combos. We were messing around with the graphs the other day. So if you go to graphs, now you can look at your week 16, 17 playoff stacks. So like this will fire up. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. All right. Like look at this. Isn't this awesome? So like these are my week 17 stacks. And basically what it means, it's this down here. Playoff stacks equals quarterback plus position player from the same team as your quarterback plus at least one other player from the opposing team. So like this shows you what games you're exposed to right here. So like obviously we have 10% of Atlanta, Washington, 10% of Arizona Rams, and then you can also go to your mini playoff stacks. It'll fire that up for you as well. And this is any two players from the same team and then another player on a different team. So more position player type stuff. And my stacks look a little different because I have 28%, Chicago, Seattle, Atlanta, Washington still up there. But then, we got some other ones where it's, I got Jacksonville, Tennessee, because I drafted a ton of Tajay Spears. I'll draft a little bit of Pollard, So this is just, another cool thing. That's another reason to, kind of buy this tool. Is like, it's not just the draft caddy. You can not just the draft caddy. You can analyze all your teams on the website itself as well. Obviously, the combination is like one of my favorite things to do, just so we can look at. Like I said, I drafted Jamar Chase and Brandon Ayuk, and I look at it, and I have Mark Andrews on both these teams. I have Joe Burrow on both these teams, so I probably want to get a little bit different there. You know what I mean? Just a different exposure to some players that go in that range. So again, bestballoverlay.com. Could not recommend the tool more. Basically, again, I say it every day. I'm going to say it again. How I would go about it is, if you are a volume drafter, it is worth looking into. I'm not saying you have to buy. I'm not saying whatever. Like, obviously, I'm promoting it, but I'm not saying you're a head ass for not using it, right? If you're a volume drafter, it's worth looking into. Like, I'm a volume drafter. I draft a ton of teams. If you're planning on doing 50 drafts, 100 drafts, there's no shame in that. I'm just saying, if you're planning on doing 50 to 100, somewhere in that range, maybe you don't, like, obviously you can spend your money on it, but it's like, yeah, I wouldn't say it's like an absolute necessity. If you're volume drafting, especially if you plan on max entering BBM, or doing 125 BBM entries, that's when you can like really change your tool to just your BBM drafts and see your exposures there. That's what I like about this tool too, is you can switch between the different contests. So, okay. I don't want to go T. Higgins because then I feel like I have to go Burrow. And like I said, I don't want to go Burrow on this team. Let's see. I could be like down for like Christian Kirk. I don't take a lot of them anymore. I have a ton of them pre-draft, but let's go Christian Kirk here. Let's get, have a little fun. Have a little fun. Oh, good. I already paid for that the other day. See, there we go. I think you were just teeing me up to promote it. So I guess thanks for that. I'm 100 plus best balls deep. Let's go. See, there we go. All right. We're caught up. Ad reads are done. Obviously, toss a sub and toss a like. All right, we're at 29 likes right now. 29 likes. Dang, we got 27% of the poll chat saying, no, your head's too big. And that's why you guys haven't liked the video. That's tough. Tough scene for me. Tough scene. Okay. Who is coming back around the bend? Like, I would love, like, again, like, if I didn't have that tool, I would definitely go Andrews here. But I'm not. Okay, never mind. I was not going to go Andrews there. I like Terry on this team. I do like Terry on this team. I don't want to go Jacobs. None of these receivers really do it for me. I like Terry. I just pray Ayuk doesn't. Worst case scenario, if Ayuk does go to Washington, at least I have that stack there. So maybe we really prioritize a Jaden Daniels here. You know what I mean? That might be the move. All right. Tyler Potfeller really doesn't like that Panthers offensive coach influence. I agree with your take. Canales and Brooks. Yeah, that's what I was going to talk about earlier after the second draft. So if you missed it, I made my Sonic Truth debut today, and I produced the show for over a year. So obviously I've watched pretty much every single episode, and yeah, it was just, it was kind of like it literally was like, it was like my first, big show at like Player Profile, like I would say Sonic Truth is like a top 3 show in terms of like the views it gets, right? Like I've been on, obviously Dynasty Roundtable, I do Player Profile today, I've been on a couple of those other shows, but Sonic Truth was one of those ones where it was like, okay, I feel like I'm like in like, I've been raking in the minor leagues, and now I'm getting moved up to the majors, and it's just like, I don't know. It's just like, it was kind of like a surreal moment where like I like in my head, like it sounds crazy, like, because I live stream every single day, but it's my show. You know what I mean? Like I can kind of just do what I want. If I mess up, it's whatever. I don't care that much. Obviously I care. You know what I'm trying to say. But going on Sonic Truth, like I'm with 2 different hosts who I've really never podcasted with before. Obviously I had Theo on yesterday, but like it's a different dynamic on there, right? And like they did a really good job like teeing me up for some stuff. I was fumbling a little early, searching. I was trying to find my rhythm. Felt like we got some shots up, some good. We got some good shots up, later in the podcast. Got some good takes. Had a little banter with Pop. So that was a good. I thought it was a good performance overall, right? Things we got to clean up, but I thought it was a pretty. I thought I held my own. I thought I did okay. So happy about that. Happy about the way it went. Go check it out again on Player Profile. We talk about a little Dynasty, and I'm like, again, I'm not really in like the Dynasty streets that much. Like I play Dynasty. I'm in a ton of Dynasty leagues, but I'm not a Dynasty. Like Dynasty's not my lane. Obviously, this is like my lane that I could talk in circles about also like every single day. Dynasty, not so much. You know what I mean? I haven't been playing Dynasty for like, 15, 20 years like those old heads have. I've been playing for like 3. So yeah, there's that. There's that part of it. Okay, we got a ton of receivers on the board here. I mean, we got to walk away with one of these guys. Worthy's the value. I do like a Dunze. Worthy, KC. Oh, I know Pittsburgh. Christian Watson, McConkey. Oh man. I can't remember the last time I took Rome. Honestly, let's go Rome. Let's go little Rome. I don't draft him anymore. I feel like I haven't took Rome like recently. I just really like drafting Rome Odunze. So I'm going to take Rome Odunze. That's what we're going to do. We'll probably, this might be like a heavy wide receiver team, to be honest. Just took my first share of Keenan Allen. There we go. I saw like Keenan Allen had a mic'd up segment today that hit my Twitter feed. He kind of looked good. Not gonna lie, I thought he looked really like quick. Or that's kind of what Keenan Allen's game's always been. So, but I thought he looked good. Okay. Worthy's still falling. Okay, this is where I'd be interested in JSN, a little Ingram. We obviously have that Christian Kirk, so maybe we do go Ingram and get that Jacksonville correlation. Worthy still, I think I go Worthy here. If he doesn't go here, I don't know how I pass up on him. Damn, I was hoping to get a nice value on him. Deontay, we don't have any Tampa Bay. Jordan Addison, he's going to continue to fall anyway. I would probably want a little bit more ADP value on him. JSN, I have a ton of, and I do have a Dunze. Let's go with the receiver here. Let's live a little. Go 6 out the gate. Maybe we have some I guess we don't really have that many later, quarterback stacks, right? Like maybe we'll get that, that Purdy value that we saw in the last draft. Lawrence, is kind of that middle quarterback. Terry's kind of pushing, for a QB1. Caleb, Geno Smith's really the one that costs the least. And when I'm building out this, especially when I have Achane as my running back, like my mind immediately goes to, okay, build up that running back core because I don't trust Achane by himself really. And maybe I should kind of just draft like I'm right and just, you know what I mean? But I kind of want to get a better running back core here, and then we'll figure out quarterback tight end later. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Guess I don't want to reveal my draft strategy, but I just did. So you did great, bud. Don't be hard on yourself. Those 2. Yeah, exactly. Right. Again, I've watched it for a year. I thought I did okay. Like, I don't think I had a performance that was like, okay, we're never fucking having Tyler on again. I was shocked that I got the invite. Like, it's like, it just came out of nowhere where they asked me and I was like, of course I'm going to say yes. Like whatever. So it was fun. I was excited to do it. Had a really fun time. We were talking about Bronny in the post show in the room. That was fun. So, and then too, the thing with that too, a little behind the scenes for you guys is they were obviously Alan always opens the show. Obviously I was filling in for Alan today. So Matt was like, all right, you're gonna open the show. I was like, what? Like, oh fuck, I hope I don't fuck this up. And intro was good. I will say intro was good. I watched it back and I was like, okay, yeah, I killed that. And I said what Alan said. Alan always says, welcome into the Sonic Truth, the dynasty centered podcast. I messed that up worse than I did in the actual one, but it was fun. It was a fun time. Okay. What do we got here? 32 likes. Again, I'm gonna keep begging. If we get to 40 by the end of the stream, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Can we get to 40? Okay. I totally forgot it's like a 20-second clock. You know what I mean? I love that a third of the poll is your head is too big. I love that. This is the chat where you can roast me. You know what I mean? Like this is like one of those things where just roast the fuck out of me. I don't really care. I kind of like I've like one thing like bad like comments, like if somebody like I obviously I've been on Twitter and TikTok and all that. TikTok's the worst, but they like the TikTok people really send it on you. Like negative comments online don't really rattle me. It's like I don't care. Like unless it's like obviously like something like you're like the just over the top like personal shot, but like I don't really care about like negative comments. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, like in my mind, I'm just like, fuck you, dude. Like just in my mind, but I don't say anything. It's like, okay, dude, fuck you. So yeah, you can roast me. Maybe we should have a night of hate. Would you guys want that? You guys just roast me the entire every pick I make is like, just awful. Like you guys just like, oh my god, that's an awful pick. That'd be kind of fun. A night of hate. I feel like you guys might take that too far. We were talking about Sound of Truth. We're talking about all that. Let's go, Jonathan Brooks. Let's go, John. I don't want to go Moster on this team. Let's go, Jonathan Brooks. Like we just said, we were just talking shit. Just talking shit about Jonathan Brooks on Song of Truth. That was me and Podfather had a little heated discussion. I wasn't gonna. He doesn't like the coach talk. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't like the Dave Canales factor. I like the Dave Canales factor. He think coach talk is irrelevant. I disagree. Look what happened to Bijan last year. You don't think that was fucking coaching, right? Look at what happened to Carolina last year as a whole. You don't think that was coaching? Like coaching matters. Like why do we like drafting Lions, Dolphins, Niners? Why do we like drafting those guys? Because they have great coaching. They come from that tree. Like the Rams. Like you know what I mean? It's great coaching. Best ball guy. I just saw your comment. I'm gonna get to you in a second after I make this pick, but fuck you, dude. I love you. Let's go, Jaden Daniels. Like I said, I kind of like the Daniels click here because we do have Terry, and Terry's ADP value sucks if Ayuk gets traded there. But at least if Ayuk gets traded to Washington, we have the Ayuk McLaurin stack already. And maybe this happens after this contest closed, and that's actually a leverage play. Maybe we lose a couple picks of value on McLaurin. Maybe Ayuk falls a little bit, but we have the pairing. And at the end of the day, that might be the most important thing. So I think that's the move here. Like kind of just a little protecting ourselves a little bit if Ayuk does go to Washington. And if he doesn't, we still have the stack. That's just called good drafting right there. That's what that is. That's good drafting. That's smart. That's 100 IQ drafting. That's how drafting a good team. I mean, you did kind of like, I guess you didn't really roast me. But what's going on, baby? We got to get you back on. I was literally thinking about that today. I was like, you and I don't stream as much together as we used to. It's not, and again, for the kids who are watching, for our children who, they don't want to see dad and dad fight. There's no beef between me and Best Ball Guy. We just need to, Best Ball Guy got a new job and he fucking disappeared. So I don't know. Take it up with him. Just kidding. DM me. Let's get a date on the books for next week. Or what's today? Wednesday? Yeah, let's get a date on the books for this weekend or next week. Hit me up. Everyone needs to give up on this Ayuk trade. I agree. I got a spot open tonight. I just see the only problem with that is I plan on being live for like probably like another hour and a half. What time though? What time are you going live tonight? What time are you going live? What's good, BBG? BBG is really close to another acronym. The British Broadcasting Network. What's that called? What's BBC stand for? Not the other BBC. What's the news BBC abbreviation? What does that stand for? British Broadcasting Channel? Is that what it stands for? I would look it up on Google, but I don't want to. I don't want to do that. What does BBC stand for? No, I'm going to do it. Do we think which corporation? Okay, I'm still going to look it up, but I can't do it on stream because I'm afraid of what will pop up. But what do we think comes up when I type in what does BBC mean? What do we think comes up? Let's find out. What does BBC stand for? Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. See? We're good. We're good. Now, I would not click this. I would not click this. What does BBG stand for in slang? Look at that. Okay. Look at this best ball guy. What does BBC mean in Roblox? Oh no. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. We're 2 picks away here. I kind of want some running backs here. Kind of want some running backs. You know, Zeke. Well, maybe a little Chase Brown action. I could get down with that. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, little Tyler Lockett value. Kind of like that. Kind of a little Brock Purdy to stack up with our Ayuk. Kind of like that. I think we go Tyler Lockett here. Really like this Tyler Lockett value, if you ask me. On a Seattle, Chicago mini stack, I say yes. You guys like that, you sickos? You like that? Yeah, I probably wouldn't enter that in on X. Definitely not the move. Very wholesome, baby girl. Baby girl, what's your name? Let me talk to you. Let me buy you a drink. I'm T-Pain. You know me. Convict music. I know the club. Close at 3. All right. You guys like that? God, we're fired up. All right. Who are we thinking on the way back around, though? I'm not going Purdy. I don't want to go Purdy on this team. I need running backs. You know, I have too many. I think Goddard is a contender for this team. I would definitely consider going a little Dallas Goddard. Eckler, Washington, I wouldn't mind it because he's a pass catcher and we do have Daniels. Charbonnet is definitely the upside play there. He has like the chance of, you know, probably the chance of being like a 3-down workhorse than Eckler does 100%. But let's see what the room gives to us. You know, we're not going to force anything. What is the room going to give to us? I'm going to go Goddard, get a tight end here. Stacks up with Washington for week 16. We have a ton of that exposure already, potentially even more if Ayuk goes. Let's go Dallas Goddard here. Boom. A boom, 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 boom. Love it. Love it. All right. Oh, my God. We have a... Oh, my God. What's going on here? I've had some major football group chat drama the past week, I'd say. Like, it's getting personal to the point where, like, I, like, have to put people in timeout. As the commissioner of the league, like, I'm literally, like, saying, like, telling both sides to go to their corners over, like, football takes. Like, it's getting personal in there over some football takes. That's just the way my group chat rolls, though. But, like, and I'm all for, like, negativity. You know what I mean? Like, controlled negativity. You know, you can call someone a dumbass for their sports take. You can call it, like, just roast them. But, like, it starts getting personal. It starts getting real. You know what I mean? So I've had to do a good job at trying to contain that. And literally today, it was World War III over. I sent, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of instigated it on purpose. I kind of instigated it, and I said, I sent that. I don't know if you guys saw the list. It's like the top 10 wide receivers voted by the coaches, GMs, and executives kind of thing. And JJ was 1, Tyreek was 2, Jamar was 3, CeeDee 4, whatever. I basically said, I kind of agree with 1 through 4. What do you guys think? And I knew what they were going to say. I knew one person was going to say Tyreek, and I knew the other one was going to say JJ. And I knew it was going to start World War III. And guess what? It did. We literally got in personal shots and attacks over who's a better receiver, Tyreek Hill or Justin Jefferson. It was insane. Just NFL receiver. So now I'm interested to hear your thoughts. Let's see what you guys think. We're going to put it in a poll. We're going to put a poll. Who is a better NFL wide receiver? So not fantasy, just pure NFL receiver. Who would you rather have on your team for this year? Who would you rather have? Tyreek, Justin Jefferson. Vote in the poll. This will be, and be serious. This will be used. This will be used. I'm definitely going to take a picture of this. I'm definitely going to put it in that group chat. That's 100% happening. 100% happening. All right. Yeah. Oh my goodness. We are. Yep. There. Yep. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. That ESPN QB 10 was at. I didn't see the QB one. I did not see the QB one. Okay. Oh my God. Like I'm looking at Leggett in the face at ADP value, but I know I need running backs because I have Achane and Brooks, who are like probably not great injury bets this year. I'm kind of scared. Dude, the 1% Rico Dowdle, I'm not going to lie, scares the hell out of me. I think I need to go Rico here if Will doesn't. I got to go Rico here, man. I just, and it'll week 17 with Goddard too. So that makes me feel bad. I don't want to have 1% of this guy. And if I'm wrong, this is a good team that I'm wrong on overall because, I need running back help on this team. So I kind of like that play. Hurst was in the top 5. Crazy. I know best ball guy. I don't know what it is. It's because Lloyd goes here. Lloyd and Kendre both go here. And it's next to Leggett. Like, it's next to 3 guys that I love drafting. I love drafting Mooney. I love drafting. Like, I don't even have that strong of a take on Dowdle. It's just that Lloyd, Pearsall, Mooney, Xavier Leggett all go in that range. That's why I need more of them. That's why I clicked him right there. You know what I mean? I know you have a ton of Dowdle. It's not even like reflective of how I feel. You know what I'm saying? All right, what's the poll at? 54% say Tyreek. We got 13 votes. Okay, keep voting in the poll. Keep voting in the poll because I definitely want to share that. Kendre. Then I'm probably just gonna get roasted. It's probably that guy the guy that really likes JJ. He's like I don't really want to roast him on stream, but I'm going Kendre here. The guy that's defending Justin Jefferson is like the best way I can describe him is like my profile picture for him on my contact is Skip Bayless. That's the best way I can describe him. So, how much Zeke you got? Not that much more, like maybe 6. 5% Zeke, so not that much more. Maybe I just need more Dallas running backs. Dowdle's giving off Madison vibes. I think Zeke's the starter there, though, don't you think? I mean, he's ADP's higher, so that would make sense. But all right, what do we got? 14 votes. Tyreek, look at that. If Leggett doesn't have that accent, do you think you'd have less of him? You know what? I think we need to assess that. You know what I mean? I think we need to really do a deep dive on the accent. So Xavier, what do you have to say about this?
Overly excited my whole time, and I really trying to hold my tears in for real, man. I told my folks I wasn't gonna crack out. I was trying to be tough guy, but man, I was really overly excited.
I don't think so. I love the accent. It's like, does the accent? Okay, I'll put it like this: the accent makes me want to draft him maybe 1% more. But like, I genuinely feel like, dude, I'm kind of. I can't say the Alex Jones thing. I was gonna say, here's the deal. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of, you know what I mean. I'm not gonna say that on stream, but I'm kind of a sicko. I'm kind of like, there's something wrong with me where I wish I was joking. Like I'm a big highlight guy. I'm a big vibes drafter. Like, watching a really good, like highlight tape of somebody really gets me fucking going. Like it truly does. I probably watched the Xavier Leggett highlight tape done by Sick Edits of his season last year. I probably watched that highlight tape at least 3 to 4 times a week. I'm not kidding. I do the same thing with Ray Davis. I do the same thing with Michael Penix. Like, those are what put me on to those guys. I'm watching the film, and like, obviously it's not the actual film. I've watched actual film with those guys too, but the highlight tapes are like, oh my God, it just gets me going, man. It gets me going, and I love it. I can't get enough of it. I wish you could watch it on stream with you guys. I could watch, because then SEC is gonna come after me. Jason, I don't know if Jason's in here. He's probably gonna claim this is still Russia. This is Russia. I can't even play a freaking Xavier Leggett highlight tape without getting demonetized. Now that I'm not really monetized anyway because I can't make ad revenue because I don't have 1,000 subs. But there we go. Also, too, congratulations to Best Ball Guy on hitting 1,000 subs. Everyone toss a sub on his channel if you love best ball content. You should definitely be subbed to Best Ball Guy. I'm gonna go Gino here because I cannot afford to lose out on him personally. I don't want to lose out on Gino here. So now there is some speculation on whether or not it's fake. I'm of the camp that it's not. Best Ball Guy puts out great content. His argument would be he gained like 600 subs in 3 days. I got like 500 subs over 2 days. So, like Best Ball Guy's a sellout. He did that, to he wanted to get more subs in his channel, so he paid somebody from Russia to put subs on his channel. I mean, these are just the facts. These are just the facts, obviously. Obviously, I'm just kidding. Best Ball Guy would never do that. He actually he literally DM'd me. He literally DM'd me and Bindles. Was like, how do I make this stop? Like, this is like unbelievable. But now at least he's monetized. Now he can get ad revenue. So good for you. Good for you, Best Ball Guy. Fuck yeah. Oh, come on. I was gonna go Ray Davis there. I think I need tight end or quarterback. Do I have anyone that even stacks up? I need tight end. Conklin, I don't love, but I think I could get down with it. Dude, Noah Fant, I'm so glad. Dude, the Noah Fant, I can't even get, he used to be free in the 16th round. Who remembers the Noah Fant days? Who remembers the Noah Fant days? Where we could get Noah Fant in around 16, 17. The first BBM team I have, I got Noah Fant in round 18. Who remembers those days? Those were what a time to be alive that was. That was the peak drafting experience when we could get Noah Fant after round 16. Now he goes where? Round 14, the beginning of round 14. Everyone wants Noah Fant. Maybe it's just my room. Maybe it's just, my community because I talk about this guy so much. But I can't remember the last time I got Noah Fant on or off stream. I can't get this guy at all anymore. So I'm feeling real good about that exposure. I got some. I was right. At the very least, we'll see if I'm right about the take. We'll see if I'm right about if he actually does what I think he's going to do. But I will say I was right in the fact that I put my foot on my not my foot on the table. What am I trying to say? I put my foot down. I don't know, whatever. I had conviction that Noah Fant was going to be somebody, and now I'll have some ADP value because of it. Whether he hits is going to it's still completely dependent on whether or not he hits. But I do love that. Well, I don't like that Noah Fant's going up here, but it makes me feel better that I feel like I made the right decision in hindsight. So there we go. That was probably the least humble thing I've ever done. Pat myself on the back, but okay. What do we got in here? Play all the clips you want. This ain't Russia. They're not Russian. They're Vietnamese. Oh no! What do the Vietnamese want with you? What do they want with you? Sig is the new Fant. Best Ball Guy is the number one fantasy guy in Vietnam. Number 2. Can you please, Best Ball Guy? You can go on YouTube Studio. You can look at where people watch your videos. I want to know how much Vietnamese percentage you have on there. That's a great comment, Jason. I love that. Stand on business. Already seeing the later round quarterbacks and tight ends get pushed up. The late round back stacks are getting a little tougher. I 100% agree, Tyler. That is 100% the case. That is 100% the case. I agree. So I'm glad we got our Geno and our Daniels. I'm fine with that. We don't really even have that many back stacks on the board, really. We have nobody, to be honest. Maybe unless we want to go a disgusting, freaking New Orleans thing. Maybe a Carolina thing. We could go a little late Thielen, Bryce Young action if Thielen doesn't go here. We can still go with Bryce Young with Brooks. That's not the worst idea in the world. I don't hate that. I do need a running back, though. I feel like this team needs 6 running backs, though. I feel like we're probably done at 7 receivers. I mean, Tyler Lockett as our 7's probably done. So, yeah, we're not drafting another receiver. We are not drafting another receiver. So, we want to get a guy. Maybe we go Bryce Young, JT Sanders. You know what I mean? Something like that. So, Thielen goes. I think I go Bryce Young here. Tyler and Tracy and all these other guys are in the same tier for me. I'll just take 2 of them. I don't really care which one I get. Well, let's go Bryce Young here. Tampa. Ooh, actually, I kind of want to. Ooh, I don't know if I can pass it just on Baker. Actually, no, I'm going to go Bryce Young. There we go. On the stack, I just think Bryce Young could just easily outperform Baker Mayfield anyway. So that's why we did that. Okay. Okay. Done at quarterback, tight end, and 2 running backs are the. We only have 2 picks left. Oh, I didn't realize that. 2 picks left. Okay. I don't really feel great at tight end, to be honest. Are there any guys I can stack up other than JT? I could go Ertz on this team. This could be a 5 RB build. I feel fine with Kendra as my 4. I actually don't hate this build right now. I don't mind it. There is a running back that I do want. I know who it is. I definitely know who it is. We'll see if this drafter snipe. Who this drafter sniped me on again? Ray Davis. They go Corley. I'm gonna go estimate here. Want more of that guy. So let's go estimate. And then I think we're gonna get our last pick will be tight end or running back. We'll see who falls to us, but we'll see. I didn't want fancy BH, but I needed a decent starter. That's fair. I mean, obviously going like fans, you must have liked him in some respect because I don't think it's what's his ADP now. So you took him at 158. Did you reach at all, or is that about where he's going? 164. You didn't really reach. I mean, 6 picks of ADP value. He's kind of going in that range. The 26% is phenomenal. Oh, it's phenomenal. Says I gained 500 subs from YouTube watch page from July 12th to July 14th, and it says 0.8% of my geography is in Vietnam. From the watch page though, from YouTube, like the For You watch page, like maybe you just got legit subs. Maybe people are just really loving the content, Eric. Maybe that's it. Maybe they're not botted subs. Maybe people just love you. Maybe people just love you, Eric. You ever think about that? Because I love you. Pause. Okay, how many likes are we at, by the way? We are at 3 likes again. If we get to 40, if you not like the video yet, we're at 50-50 on the poll too. If you have not voted on the poll, so we have 16 votes. We have 24 people watching on YouTube. Please go vote on the poll because I want to put that in my group chat, and I want a definitive winner. I wanted a definitive winner. Tyreek was leading, but now JJ is now 53 to 47%. So go vote on the poll. You don't even have to like the video. Just go vote on the poll. Preferably, I wish you would do both, but the poll I care more about right now, so I can send that in. Send that in the group chat of the people fighting over JJ and Tyreek. Maybe I'm just calling everybody a bot for no reason. Yeah, I got you. Maybe they might love NB43. I love NB43. Call them all bots, bunch of NPCs. You usually tell their bot usernames. Yeah, I don't think you can tell. I don't think there's a thing where you can look how many subs you have. Also, to Baker Mayfield still falling. Where is the Mike Evans drafter? Who has Mike Evans on this right here? Has Hurts, has Burrow. Okay, so they're not going to go. Who has Godwin? Who has Chris Godwin? Where is Godwin? Where is he? Right here. Jason, he has Josh Allen and Stafford. Passes up on, I wish I didn't take Bryce Young now. I mean, I would definitely scoop up this Baker. Round 18 Baker is crazy. Round 18 Baker is crazy. I think I'm going to go Juwan here. That's who I'm leaning. I could go JT for that stack. I just don't. I think Juwan's just a better player, though. So I don't know if I was, I want to do it just to stack it up. I'll just take who I think is the better player, which I think gets lost sometimes. I want to take Baker really bad, but I just don't think I can. I just don't need to. I want to see if Baker goes undrafted. We're going to go Juwan Johnson. Does Baker Mayfield go undrafted? Any Tampa Bay Carolina on this team? None. So this would be completely uncorrelated, which is fine. Is Baker Mayfield going to go undrafted? Oh, this would be fun. This chapter has 2 quarterbacks. They could get away with it. Hurts and Burrow. I didn't see the pick. I need to find that out. I need to find out. Fast puppy. Here we go. Did he go undrafted? Baker Mayfield did go undrafted. Holy shit. I don't think I've ever seen that. I would definitely scoop that up. I just took Bryce Young. It's oh, he'll go at some point here. But Jason said no with the Godwin. Who had who had Otten though? Who had Kate Otten? Where is he? Right. Oh, the 101 drafter still. Okay. Who had I guess Rashad White? Where's the Rashad White drafter? Right here. Thad had Rashad White, had Kyler, Daniel Jones. You didn't want to go, Thad, you didn't want to go Baker there for free? What, you took Claypool over Baker? I don't agree with that. I'm all fine for taking Claypool, but when you got a correlated Baker Mayfield with a running back, I don't see how you pass up on that. I don't see how you pass up on that. Truly, I don't. I don't know how you do that. But hey, to each their own, baby. I can't believe he went undrafted. That's just wild. But okay, boys and girls, let's fire up one more. At least one more. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like I could go for another 8 hours, which is not going to happen. But let's fire up another one. Fast puppy. We are going to hop in 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 3. Okay. Okay. All right. Who we got in here today? We got Green Bean back in here. I like the West Coast is the best coast. I don't know who that is, but that's kind of fun. We got Will back in here. We got, I think that's it. Yeah, we're picking at 11 right now, so a little different part of the draft room we're in. But here we go. Here we go. If you're in the draft, make yourself known. Make yourself known. The poll is still 50-50. The poll is still 50-50. We need it. We need a tiebreaker on this. We have 18 votes. If you have not voted on the poll on the YouTube chat, vote for the poll. I need to see. We need a clear winner. We need a clear winner. Who's the best NFL wide receiver? Tyreek Hill or Justin Jefferson? NFL, not fantasy. Just purely NFL. Who would you rather have on your team this year? JJ or Tyreek? Okay. All right. 11 pick here. I was thinking, do I have any Twitter? I was like, sometimes I like to watch like some Twitter videos, you know what I mean, on stream. Do I have anything that we could watch? Like some highlight stuff. We watched Tajay Spears. Let's see. What do we got? I got some AJ Terrell. Did you guys see the video of Christian McCaffrey narrating his wife's makeup routine? It is hilarious. It is so funny. It is so freaking. Have you guys seen that or no? I think it is literally the funniest thing I've like. It's just like, it's definitely how I would do it too. You know what I mean? So if you haven't watched that yet, it is so funny. I might play that on stream. After these next 2 picks, I might play it on stream. It's a little long, but it's funny. So I might play it. How is this even a question? It's Jefferson in a landslide. Well, some people don't seem to think that. Jefferson 53%, Tyreek 47, 19 votes. More votes. We need more votes. Are you listing college players off here? I have not watched either of these players now. Taylor Tatum was the guy was it the Oklahoma guy we were talking about yesterday, the running back? I think that's who it was, right? That sounds about right. That sounds right. Okay. Who do we got coming up here? Looking at Bijan. Obviously, always looking at Bijan. He's no way he falls to 11, though. There's just no chance that happens. No chance that happens. Okay. I need to get my AJ Brown. I hope AJ falls to 11, but that's probably not going to happen either. I'm thinking one of these 3 guys. Just the ADP, you know, the way it goes. Brown goes. Jeffy has a terrible QB projected to throw him the ball. Tyreek just does it for a man until he actually falls off. He's just the best. That's fair, you know. I mean, I agree. I think I would take JJ personally. Just like that's a personal opinion, but I don't saying Tyreek. You know, it's. I mean, it's really close for a reason, so I don't mind it. All right, who are we thinking on the way back around here? Garrett and like Olave goes. We have so many of this stuff right here, like so many of these pairings. Let's go Garrett and Marv. Actually, let's go Garrett and Nico. I don't know how much of this I have. Like again, let's take a look here real quick. So Garrett, let's go to exposure. Here we go. So Wilson. So I have Garrett Wilson. I have with Marvin Harrison. I have 10 teams. With Garrett Wilson and Nico, I have 0 teams. Okay, that's huge then. That's absolutely huge. I'm glad I did that then. Okay, I want to watch this. Here we go. Let me pull this up. I think you guys will think this is funny. This is CMC reviewing his girlfriend's makeup routine. Whoops.
Put my makeup on. I take this stick. I put it under my eyes. Then I put it on my nose. Then I put it under my nose, on my chin, tan stuff, on my forehead, tan stuff. Take this egg-shaped thing, blot it in under my eyes. This doesn't change anything, in my opinion, but I guess it does. Now I take this oil,
Can you guys
And
hear
the
it?
silly putty, pink silly putty. I put oil on top of that again. Once again, put the egg on my face, really over my eyes. Beat my head with this egg multiple times. Don't know what that is, but now I'm putting dots on my face as if. Oh my God! How silly is that? I actually got some on my nose. Oh my God. Now I'm continuing to. What is that? Okay, what do we got going on here? Some sort of dust, some sort of powder. This is going really fast and I can't keep up. I'm going to beat my face with this egg again, though. I understand lipstick. It makes sense. Don't understand tasting the lipstick. Just feel like you already had it. That's okay. Again, with the top of the nose. I think the nose looks great. Don't think you have to do any more to the nose, but we're going to do some more to the nose. I'm going to take this paintbrush, start dabbing my face again, and I'm going to
That's
blow on
basically it.
this.
That's basically it. But yeah, isn't that kind of funny? I thought that was really funny. Okay. Let's see here. I didn't know I had no Garrett Nico teams. I thought for sure I'd have like one, at least like two. Zero Garrett Wilson Nico teams is not something that I want. So I'm glad we did that. Glad we looked that up now that I know. So now maybe this is like a team, like might get my truther guys, Garrett Nico. If I'm gonna have one team of it, or if I'm not gonna have a lot of it, let's get the guys we like. Get the guys that were, some conviction, our conviction players on this team. This is a Leggett team, This is a Xavier Leggett team, probably. So that's why he's the 101. The Cam Newton stuff with CMC was kind of weird. Oh, yeah, because so basically Cam hadn't texted him back in 4 years or something like that, right? Cam didn't text back for like 4 years. Apparently, maybe CMC had the wrong number. Yeah, that was weird. There we go. What do we got here? Frankie Knuckles, how we doing today, baby? Nico didn't do anything until Tank Dell got hurt. The team averaged 7 points less a game. That's an incredible impact Tank Dell has on the team. In November, Tank Dell was the wide receiver 1, 400 yards, 5 touchdowns, 19. Yep. So 19 first downs. I'm guessing what that is. I don't have a lot of Nico, right? We're looking at it. I have 7%. So it's at market, pretty much a little below. I'm not a big Nico guy. But he could have a spike week. You know what I mean? So I have a ton of Garrett Wilson. I really like Garrett Wilson. So getting this combo together is something that I'm whether just kind of throw the player take out the window. It's a stack that I do want. You don't want to be fading anyone in inside the first 4 rounds. That's really scary. That is really scary. We might be able to do a little Tank Dell Nico thing here. We could go Zay Flowers with this as well. We could do that as well. Let's see what we get here. What do we got? Tank Dell goes, unfortunately, but we can get week 17 with Zay Flowers. Let's do that. Who says no? Not me. All right. I also have 12% Garrett Wilson. Yes, sir. BP says he would drink CMC's wife's bathwater. You know what? Fair enough. Good for you. I'm surprised. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to, BP, you and I both know what I was going to say, but I'm not going to say it. You can say it if you want to. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. You can say it. Pickens. Yeah, we have a little, I kind of like this. Ooh, I kind of like Kelsey here too. If I'm being honest. Let's go Trav. Let's get Killer Trav on here. We got week 16 and 17 with this. We got Nico correlated in both weeks with premium players. That's kind of fun. I like that. You like that? What's the poll at? Oh my God, it's 24 votes now. There we go. 54% say Jefferson, 46 Tyreek. Again, if you're watching and have not voted on the poll in the chat and you on YouTube, go vote. Go vote for that poll. I want accurate results there. Accurate results. Whenever I'm not drafting now, I'm watching your girl's hand in the video background. She's not here today. You won't see it today. She's at work right now. She won't be back until like 8 my time. So 8 p.m. Central. She won't be back for a little bit. So you will not see it today. Sometimes it's there though. Sometimes it's on the if she'll walk in like the desk right there. There's the garbage that's right over my right shoulder. That would be your left on screen. But Pacheco week 8 on had RB3 usage. I love it. We were just talking about Pacheco in the first draft that we did. I think Pacheco is a great pick where he goes right now. I agree. I agree with that. 100%. Fun Easter egg. It is kind of like an Easter egg, right? Just kind of always look for it. She'll come. Yeah, I think she'll come and say hi now on stream, obviously, since she's already been in a video. But yeah, kind of fun. All right. Feeling good. Feeling good about the team. A lot of receivers. We got Killer Trav. Little Travis Kelce. All right. She just say hi. She killed it for having no clue. She did pretty. She figured it out toward the end. She kept the funny. I think the funniest part of that video was when she realized that everyone else had more receivers than her. She's like, oh shit. But she did a good job with the stacking, so it was pretty fun. I think if she did it again, she'd do a good job too. So maybe we'll have to bring that back. Maybe for like the 24-hour stream. Actually, I'm trying to do the 24-hour stream when she's not here. She's going to visit her college roommate sometime in August. So I'm trying to do it the weekend that she's gone, because obviously if I'm going to be up, she's probably not going to want to be sleeping in the room directly behind me when I'm streaming for 24 hours. You know what I mean? Like, she's not going to be able to. She said I talk really loud, so I don't think she's going to appreciate me streaming. So I don't want to be silent for 8 hours. Silent drafting for 8 hours. Is there content there? Should we do a stream? I don't even think this would be a good idea. It would be funny to watch for like 5 minutes, but I don't think people would tune in for the whole thing. What if we did a stream where we didn't talk one time? What if we did that? That would be it'd be so weird. Like, it would be kind of interesting, but I feel like it would grow old after like 10 minutes. So like, okay, I get it. He's just gonna draft a team. You know what I mean? What if we just did a stream where I didn't say a single word? Intro, none of it. We didn't say a single word. Only hand motions and maybe like pen and paper. You know what I mean? So I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Yay or nay? I'm leaning nay, but I would do it. I'm leaning nay, but I just don't think people would like that. All right. Coming up here, 5 picks away. Some receivers there. Again, Matt, you can tell by my exposure, I don't love these guys. I'll draft them, but I don't love them. Same thing down here. I didn't know I had 12% Rashee Rice. That actually makes me feel better. He might not get suspended. That's Worthy. Rice, here we go. Likely to be suspended, but he might not. Likely, not certain. Not certain. And if he doesn't get suspended, oh my God, the people who are holding those bags are going to be really happy. They're going to be very, very happy. All right. When you realize you're at the bottom of the hill during the avalanche. Yeah, right? It would get old, but it'd be funny until it did. Dak Ferguson's stack is phenomenal. Best ball playoffs. Fergie dropped 3 on him. Yeah. I need more of that stack. I don't have enough. 23% Rashee Rice. I low-key wish I had 23%. I might have to start taking them, especially with the Kelce team. Like, I think that's definitely viable. And Worthy's kind of like, Worthy used to go way, like, remember when Worthy used to go right next to Hollywood Brown? He used to go ahead of Hollywood Brown. What happened to that? What happened to that? Did we just go ultimate KC here? Try and get Worthy and Rashee Rice on this team? I might do it. Let's try it out. I'm gonna go Worthy first, and we'll see what kind of comes back around. Let's see what Will Drafter does here. Needs a running back. I hope this draft does not go Rashee Rice. God damn it. Silent stream, man. Hell no. Thad yelled at everyone. Scared them off Worthy. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. That could have been it, Tyler. I think Thad might be influencing the ADP. That could definitely be it. Okay, but that's okay. I probably need a running back here anyways, if I'm being honest. We actually didn't get Mahomes, so maybe it's a good thing I didn't do that. I'm like stuck on my cord here. All right, we have 6. White Jacobs. Let's go Jacobs. This is enough value where I consider kind of just giving it a rip. I don't have a ton of Jacobs. What am I at? 5%. I like to be a little higher. There's some people that are really high on Jacobs. Kenneth Walker's a guy I want to be higher on, but I just feels like Kenneth Walker feels like the start of like the dead zone. You know what I mean? Like, he's good, but new coaching staff. I don't know. I do like Kenneth Walker as a player though. I kind of want more of him. All right. Thad says never Worthy. Yeah. Good. I did everybody a favor. All right. Who Hames? What's going on, baby? How are you today? How are you today? Again, if you're just, I feel like we've got some new people trickling in. Vote on the poll, Tyreek or JJ. Vote on the poll, and also obviously drop a like. Drop a like. We are at 37 likes. If we can get to 40, my goal was 40 by the end of the stream. Can we get to 40 likes? That would make my night. Can we get to 40 likes? All right. BP. That's not what I was gonna say, BP. I just what I was gonna say is I think there's someone else's bathwater that you would drink. You know what I mean? And for reference, the people who are just tuning in, there's this, okay? For reference. Out of context, we watched a video of that, whatever. If you want to see it, go back and rewind. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's pretty easy to find. For some reason, Jacobs worries me this year. He worries me a little bit too, but he could hit in a big way. He could be like, like that Derrick Henry type of like what I think Derrick Henry could do. It's going to be a really good offense. He's probably going to get all the goal line carries. So like he could hit though. He does worry me, but he could hit, and he could be a guy you regret not drafting in this range, especially 9 picks like after ADP. That's kind of the only reason I took him, because I got a little value on him as well. So yeah, but I agree. I'm not a huge guy, not a huge Jacobs guy, but I'm not a huge guy either. But really though, 4% worthy, definitely never Rice. Yeah, I need more Rice. I want more Rice personally. Just a personal take. All right, Phil. Jefferson's pulling away now. 57% to 43. He's pulling away. He is pulling away. He should have a great volume on a good offense. Yep, that's kind of what you tell yourself if you're drafting Josh Jacobs, right? Good volume, good offense. Still pretty young-ish. Well, he's 27, 26. Still, kind of pretty young. So you like that as well. He has a ton of carries though. Is the thing. He has a ton of carries. All right. That question is hard to answer with a yes no because they're completely different players. Well, basically how I've been saying it is, who would you rather have? Like, who would you rather have on your team this year? Who would you rather have, Tyreek or JJ? You had to pick one. Brendan, how we doing today, baby? Which side are you taking? Amon-Ra, Dallas Goedert, DeMario for Jonathan Taylor, Mike Evans, and Xavier Leggett, Mark Andrews? Is this Dynasty? There we go. Superflex Dynasty. Okay, that makes it easier. Okay, Amon-Ra, Dallas Goedert, DeMario for Jonathan Taylor, Mike Evans, Xavier Leggett. I think I would take, if I'm not like full out competing, I think I would either way. I think I would take Amon-Ra, Goddard, and Demario Douglas. Did I say Demario Davis? Demario Douglas. I think I would take that side. Amon-Ra is the best player in the deal. Mike Evans getting older. Xavier Leggett, as much as I love him, there's still risk there. Mark Andrews getting old. Like you're getting, you know what I mean? I would take Amon-Ra, Goddard, and Demario Douglas. Amon-Ra's best player in the deal. You get Amon-Ra for the next 4 years. Yeah, you give up JT, but outside of that, yeah, I think I would take the Amon-Ra side. Yep. St. Brown all effing day. Yep. That's the side I went. There we go. Amon-Ra side. Okay. Everyone seems to agree. Okay, we got to pick a running back here. I might go a little week 17, Josh Jacobs, Aaron Jones. Let's do that. Let's give it a rip. Let's see how much I have of that too. How much do I have of that? Aaron Jones, Josh Jacobs. One team with CeeDee Lamb. That's interesting. Okay. Looking at Keon. Keon is, I don't love drafting him, but like he's falling a little bit more every day. We're getting a decent value on him here. Quarterback wise, nothing that really floats my boat. Running back wise, not really either. Could go JMO. We do have some. Actually, no. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Keon Coleman here. I have 6%. I'm not that high on him, but let's go Keon. Let's do it. All right, there we go. Had to give up a future first too, though. Oh, well, you left that part out of the deal. That might have changed it for me. What was the first? Is it going to be a late first, an early first, a mid first? Like, what's the first going to be? Are you competing? Are you not? Because like that might have changed it for me. It was pretty. Again, I said the Amon-Ra side pretty confidently. It sounds like a pretty fair deal overall, especially if the first is in there too. Feels like a pretty fair deal. I do like the Leggett piece though, because you're giving up Mike Evans, Xavier Leggett, and Mark Andrews. It sounds more like a rebuilding roster because you're getting Amon-Ra. Probably good roster. Okay, that makes me feel better about it, but that may have given me a little bit more pause. But you still, like, again, you can never really go wrong getting the best player in the deal. And Andrews and Evans only have a couple of years left. JT, he's a little young. Maybe he has a couple of good years left in him. But you get a Monra. If it's full point PPR, you're not getting maybe like there's no quarterbacks involved in the deal. I don't mind it. Especially if you have a loaded roster and you could afford to move those guys, then yeah, then I like it. Oh, because Monra is the best player in the deal. Sun God has 16 dome games. Yeah, right. We've talked about that on the stream before. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right. We're at 39 likes. Can we get one more for our brother? Yeah. JJ's running away with the poll. He's running away with it. Also, while you're liking the stream, make sure you toss a sub on there as well. Again, 1,000 subs, and we're going to be doing Memphis Young is giving away a free year of the Dynasty Warzone Patreon to a lucky subscriber. We'll do like a wheel or something for that. That'll be fun. You're also going to get in a Dynasty Warzone Patreon listener league. We'll do a separate wheel for that, and then he's going to come back on this stream and do it in a shiesty. Again, if you're not familiar with the Dynasty Warzone, great podcast on the Player Profiler Network. Anthony can attest. Best ball on call in the chat. He can attest. It's a great show. If you play any Dynasty, I would definitely give that podcast a listen. Again, on Player Profiler Dynasty Warzone. Check it out. Pretty sure it's on audio too. So there we go. Got him as a stack with golf now too. Oh, you love to feel good about that. That's awesome. Love to feel good about that. You're like Allison's 40 though. Well, there we go. We should be good then. Let me refresh. Mine's 39. Sometimes it's weird like that, but I think we're probably at 40 then. Awesome. Love it. Sub it up for PBR Telegram all day. Thanks, Anthony. Yeah, sub it up. Sub it up, baby. We got the 24-hour live stream coming up in August. Really excited about that. That's going to be crazy. Keeper League, PPR Tank Dell, 8th. What's the 8? I'm confused. 8 team? 8 team or Zamir White 12? What are the 8 and 12? Am I stupid for just not? Oh, 8th round. Okay, I see what you're saying. 8th. Yeah, I got you. I didn't remember that it was a keeper league. Okay. Tank Dell 8th or Zamir White 12th round. Ooh. I kind of like the Zamir White one. Probably Dell though. I think I go Dell. Take Dell. I mean, he goes what? He's going what? 3rd in here. Take the 8th on Tank Dell. I would say Tank Dell. Zamir White was interesting, but he goes in the 8th. It's a bigger gap that with Tank. I'd probably go Tank. Dynasty Wars are one of the best profiler shows. Good people, bad tweets. Yes, best segment in fantasy football. Good people, bad tweets. They pretty much just do fantasy receipts, but in like a likable way. Fantasy, I don't know, guys. Do you guys follow fantasy receipts? I feel like fantasy receipts been a little quiet lately. A little quiet on the Western Front from fantasy receipts. Let's take a look. When's the last time fantasy receipts tweeted? Let's take a look here. 6 hours ago. Okay. Just posting their team, though. Not really a lot of receipts, though. Not a lot of receipts from here. They did weigh in on the Trump thing. I think they're Republicans. Whoever runs that account, definitely Republicans. Let's go Tajay here. Yeah. I love it. I love it personally. Give me Tajay Spears. Boom. A boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. Okay. I could be fine with a little Trey Benson here. I'd be fine with that. Lockett. Maybe. Not Caleb. Man. I kind of want to go let's go Trey Benson. Like the upside there. I like the upside. All right. I'd probably go Tank, stud QB with chemistry already, 100%. Keon feels like the type of receiver that really meshes with Allen once he gets it. Yeah, I agree with that, honestly. I feel like Josh Allen's never had this kind of receiver, like a guy, like a jump ball, red zone, just demon, right? Like Keon Coleman, if there's one thing he can do is he can go get those 50-50 balls. He's kind of like that T. Higgins range. Now, I'm not saying he's T. Higgins, but I think in terms of contested catches, jump balls, like he feels like T. Higgins in that aspect. I think he has that trait, which is obviously good for touchdowns. I don't think he's the route runner. I don't think he's as good of a receiver as T. Higgins is, but he does have that one trait that we do like about T. Higgins is he's got that high touchdown upside. Okay. Like in the start, 4 RBs, 5 receivers, 1 tight end. I mean, we can really chill on running backs for the time being. Probably want to figure out. I just don't know. We got to figure out quarterback because the only problem with this team is we don't have any of these stacks. Like Stroud's already gone, Lamar's gone, Mahomes is gone, Josh Allen is gone. The only pass catcher we really have left on the board is Garrett Wilson. And maybe we could do some Green Bay is gone, right? JJ McCarthy's there, Will Levis is there, but I don't really feel great about those quarterbacks. So we got to draft a quarterback. And then try and take one of the weapons after, like Caleb. I can't really get a Bears player after, other than maybe I could go one of the RBs and Komet, but I don't like drafting Komet. T-Law you could do because you can get Gabe Davis. I think Gabe Davis is still there, right? Yeah, he's still there. So we could try and do a T-Law Gabe Davis. A little risky though. I don't know if I'm really excited to do that. We do have some Tennessee though, some week 17 bring back there. Claypool gonna play that role. Disagree. I think Claypool will get on the field. He's not going to take Keon Coleman's spot, though. Hey, yo, what's going on, Ben? How we doing? How are you today, Ben? Have you made a difference today in the world? Have you made a difference? Hope you have. Hope you have. It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Okay. We got to figure out quarterback. Tua is one where I could take Tua on stacked because there's more options that I feel good about with Tua, right? I could draft Malik Washington. I could draft Jalen Wright. I could draft Jonnu Smith. There's a lot of different directions I could go in with Tua. I could go Judy here to set myself up for some Deshaun Watson. So, yeah. I have made a difference to the amount of beers in my fridge. That's what an awesome response. I love that. I love that's you win the award for best comment in the chat today. Yeah, it's that one, and it's BP saying he would drink Olivia Culpo's bathwater. Culpo, whatever CMC wife's name is. It's those two. Those are they're fighting for the top spot, but I think this one takes the cake. I guess it depends if you left the house or not, Ben. I guess it does. I guess yeah. Have you left the house there? How many beers were in the fridge at 7 a.m. this morning? And how many are still left in the fridge? Is the real question. That's what everyone wants to know. How many beers are still left in the fridge? Okay. I want to go Lawrence here, but I don't at the same time. I think I go. Starting about Josh Allen. I don't think they're gonna go Herbert. And I do kind of want to get Judy to set myself up for some later Deshaun stacking. So I'm going to go Judy with the hopes that this drafter does not go Justin Herbert. They don't have any Los Angeles. You do have some New England, but they don't have any Los Angeles. So I'm hoping this drafter does not take. Well, all right then. That's what we get, I guess. That's what we get for talking. We're on the clock. Do I just take T-Law? I just kind of I need a quarterback. I kind of want to just take T-Law and figure it out. Take Parker Washington or something like that, I'm just going to do it. I'll figure out my stacks later. I want to take T-Law. I want to take the best quarterback available. That's almost 2 rounds past ADP. This is a fast puppy who aims. Fast puppy. By the way, this is an awesome chat, guys. Thank you, Frank. I appreciate that. We love the community here. We love our community that we've built. We are a strong group, a fun bunch. It's awesome, It's awesome. Let's go. Malik Neighbors and Mike Evans PPR. I'm gonna go Neighbors there, man. I'm gonna go Neighbors. I think he catches more passes than Evans too. Evans might have him in touchdowns, but I don't know. What if Neighbors just is that guy? What if we get a rookie year Odell from Neighbors? That could definitely be the case. There were too many to count, and now still too many to count, but it's 4 less. Okay, there we go. Four beers is 4 beers, right? I mean, you're not Shane Gillis, but what kind of beer did you drink, Ben? That's the real question. What kind of beer was in the fridge and now no longer in the fridge? What beer is in your digestive system right now? I'm gonna guess. You got okay. So you got some ice skating stuff going on in this profile picture. I'm gonna guess that you're a Midwest boy. You're a Midwestern boy. I think those are some Michelob Goldens, some Mick Golden Lights. That's what was in your fridge. Some Mick Golden Lights, a Midwestern beer. You can only get Mick Goldens in the Midwest. I feel bad. I was in DC. Mick Goldens don't exist. Mick Ultras exist, but Mick Ultras are awful. If you never had a Mick Golden, you're missing out. You're missing out. Bud Lights. Maybe you are Shane Gillis. I love Bud Lights. Bud Lights are good. It's just like Bud Light, Coors Light, McGolden Lights, all good. Natty Lights, disgusting. No, Thad. No Natty Lights. That's disgusting. Hams. Natty Daddies. Neighbors turned into a running back with a ball in his hands. Could see that. Yeah, I could see it. I just wonder how good the offense is going to be. Also, too, if you like Neighbors, don't look up the highest wide receiver finishes that Daniel Jones has produced. It's like the highest one's like wide receiver 41. Like in a single season, the highest wide receiver from a fantasy finish that Daniel Jones has been linked with is a like wide receiver 40 something. It's like 37. It's awful. It's like alarming. Very alarming. I'm a West Coast guy, but we go to a little ice rink in our south. Okay, there we go. Again, I assume that might be that it could have been East Coast too ice rink. I guess I let my Minnesota hockey brain take over. I don't drink. If I did, I couldn't afford basketball. Fair enough. Fair enough. What's going on, Hooge? How are we doing today? How are you doing today? Looks like Jefferson. Yeah, Jefferson's definitely ran away with this poll now. He is running away with the poll. All right. True, but Dimes has never had Neighbors. That's the counter, right? He's never had what do you mean he had Kenny Galladay, Ben? Kidding, obviously. Kidding. Okay. 4 picks away here. So we still need to figure out a second quarterback, but at least we have some options now. We have, Rodgers, we have Deshaun. So we have some options here. We can kind of go anywhere. I'm probably going to take a quarterback and then take the best player available. I kind of wanted DeMario there, not going to lie. I feel like let's go Jalen Wright, and then we'll take whatever quarterback is there. Actually, no, let's go Hunter Henry. I like Hunter Henry. I think he could be good this year. I truly do. So bye week 12, probably don't want Rodgers. I think we're going to go Watson because obviously different bye week. This is probably a 3 QB team anyway, so I could definitely go Rodgers. Rodgers could fall all the way back around too. Sometimes that does happen. The Brees drafter, what's the Brees drafter at for quarterbacks? Jordan Love, and that's it. So that drafter probably ends up taking Rodgers, which is fine. I'll just take Deshaun here. Get that Judy link in there. So, all right. What's Hoosier yapping about? I don't know what we're talking about, but you yelled ham, so I thought I'd say a beer too. Yeah, we're talking about beer, so you were actually pretty spot on for that. Shitty beer, so you were on point. Yeah, still got it. There we go. Hunter Henry feels like such a good click there, regardless of quarterback situation. Yeah, so especially with even if Jacoby Brissett's the guy there, I still feel fine with Henry, and hopefully May's the guy we hope he is, and I still feel fine. So. I don't know. It just feels like just a locked in target. Like we don't know what the receiver room is going to end up shaping like. Hunter Henry is going to be the tight end that you're going to want. Plus, so I feel good about Henry. I don't know. I wonder how much Henry Kelsey I have because I don't draft a ton of Kelsey and I actually have more Henry than I thought I would. But let's take a look. Kelsey and Hunter Henry. How many of those teams do we have? One team. We have one of those teams, and surprisingly, it's actually with Garrett. It's a Garrett Wilson team too. It is a Garrett Wilson team. So. We have one of those teams. Holmes and Bo Nix are the QBs on that team. So it looks like we have a lot of KC on here. I always have the Kelsey part of it. We have Rasheed Rice and Hollywood Brown. So we have a lot of Kelsey. We do have one Kelsey Hunter Henry team that looks very close to this. We also have the Noah Fant with that as well, which is funny. We do have a Noah Fant. I got Noah Fant in round 16 on that team. 164. Or no, I got him at pick 181. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Oh, look at that. Best Best Ball On Call. Anthony has gifted 1 PPR Tyler membership. Thank you so much, Anthony, for gifting that. It was Hoosier got it too. So good that good. Always good to see Hoosier get it. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you. Ooh, I haven't tried this yet. I haven't tried. What's this? Okay. Well, how many picks away are we? Or not? Okay. On YouTube. So I haven't really messed around with any like the chat stuff. What's the timestamps? I don't even know what that means. Reactions. I can turn those on and off. I don't know what I just did. What's moderation activity? What's that? Moderation activity will be shown. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. I can do participants. That's fun. Okay. Oh, I think Hoosier's the first person to get the sleeper emblem in the YouTube chat. Hoosier's the first one to get the sleeper emblem in there. Love it. That's awesome. Okay. Love it. Congrats, Hoosier. You're the first one to get the sleeper emblem in there. Yeah, I don't think I have mods. I don't even know how I make you guys mods, to be honest. I don't know how I make you guys mods. We'll see though. Okay, we might have a chance at. This is Will. So Will is the Brees drafter here. Gotta think Will goes Aaron Rodgers, right? Does not. Okay, it goes Brees. Or goes Braylon Allen, excuse me. The timestamps like you want to label different sections of the video so when people are looking up for a particular thing, it's easy to find. Gotcha. There we go. Who's just figuring it out? This driver is going to snipe me on Rodgers, aren't they? We could go Levis, though. We do have some Levis correlation there, too. So I'm fine with that. I mean, let's go Rodgers. Let's take the value on him. I don't think this draft is going to go. I said that last time, though. I don't really care if I have. Do I care about 2 picks of ADP value? There's guys in this range that I like. I don't care if I lose out on that value or not. Like I'm fine going Wilson. Obviously, Corley for like a back stack purposes is fun too. I don't mind Jonnu. Jonnu goes. So I'm fine with either of these two here. I'm not going to be too torn up about who I don't get. I'll just take what if both of them are still there. I think I prefer Corley just because I have the stack, but I don't really care that much one way or the other. Yeah, let's go Corley. Let's go Corley there. Boom. We have 2 picks left. 3 quarterbacks, 2 tight. I'm probably good with these 2 tight ends. I think we're gonna do 1 more running back, 1 more receiver. I think that's the move here. 1 more RB, 1 more receiver. Baker Mayfield's off the board. For those of you who missed it, who are just joining, Baker Mayfield went undrafted in the last draft we just did. Baker Mayfield went undrafted. Multiple people had chances at him. Some correlated chances as well. But it was crazy. Undrafted Baker Mayfield was wild. He's an ADP of 169 and he went undrafted. Crazy. I wonder who like the craziest player that's gone undrafted. Like, do we think like I bet Aaron Rodgers has gone undrafted in someone. You know what I mean? Like, who do you think? Like, I wonder if you could look that up. Like, who's like the highest ADP player that's gone undrafted, like in an actual like legit draft? Like I don't know. Has Demarcus Robinson ever gone undrafted like recently? While his ADP has been there, I don't know. Someone actually took him this time. Yeah. Yep. Undrafted Baker is crazy. It was nuts. Like we were looking at it, and like people had chances. Like Thad had Rashad White and only had 2 quarterbacks. 100% could have gone Baker there, but decided not to. C40, how we doing, baby? How are we doing, baby? Get 12 liberals in the lobby, and Rodgers will go undrafted. I bet. Oh, there we go. Love it. Love the comment. And obviously, I'm not political, but I think it's funny. I want to take a picture of this chat. There we go. I'm gonna send this in my group chat right now. The JJ Tyreek, the JJ Tyreek thing, the poll. That's the word I was looking for. There we go. We'll see what they say to that. For those of you who are just joining, we had a group chat blow up. It was like one of my home league friend group chats. It was World War III over who's a better receiver, JJ or Tyreek. And it got very heated. Personal shots were thrown. It's my friend group. They'll full send it on you, man. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. Anyone else feel like Bo Nix / Troy Franklin stat could be a deadly best ball tiebreaker? Bo Nix stats, yeah. The Oregon offense is interesting. It's kind of like that Tennessee where it's like it's not real. It kind of, what I mean? It's not saying it's not real, but it's like it's just an interesting offense. It's not like an NFL kind of offense, but yeah. So I don't know. Again, well, I hope it works for Bo Nix. I hope it works out for him. Stop sending pictures of your polls. You spelled polls wrong, Hoosier. I know what you're trying to say, but you know what I mean? Yeah. So stop sending pictures of your polls. Love it. I want one of these guys to come in and defend themselves right now in the chat. Come defend yourself in chat right now. Okay. Bo Franklin thing is Sochi. Yeah, I'm in. I wonder how much I have of it. Let's take a look. How much Bo Franklin do I have? Probably have a lot more of it, actually not, probably not post draft. Bo Nix and Troy Franklin. So I have 7 shares of Bo Nix, and I have Troy Franklin on 4 of those teams. So I have, over 50% of my Bo Nix has Troy Franklin, but I also don't have a lot of Troy Franklin. That stat could, but it seems as of right now, we don't know how much PT Franklin playing time Franklin will actually get. That's fair. Yeah, I agree. We just don't know, right? We don't know what the receiver core looks like there. We don't even know if the receiving core is actually good too. You know what I mean? It could just be awful. Okay, running back receiver is the move here. Quarterbacks, I'm gonna get a little weird. I'm gonna go Parker Washington. I don't mind clicking him every now and again, and I have the T-Law. So I'll stack him up. Maybe Parker gets some run. He's the wide receiver 4 on this team. One guy gets hurt, he probably gets in. So I do like that. And then we might just go tank, to kind of just just truly late sicko Jacksonville stuff. I think I'm going to go tank if given the opportunity here. This is the guy. Tank goes, son of a bitch. Okay. This is the guy who thinks that Tyreek Hill is better than Justin Jefferson. He did come in the chat. What's going on, Brandon? How we doing? We got to get Brandon on stream. Brandon, I'm going to go estimate here. Estimate. Yeah, let's go estimate. For those of you who don't know, you probably don't know. Brandon, so if you watch the wheel video, this was the fucking guy who told me to draft Caleb Williams when I already had 2 quarterbacks. So Brandon's dead to me on that front. Secondly, Brandon was in the Best Ball Mania finals last year. He's not a fantasy football analyst content. He's not even in this space. He just loves fantasy football. He's a dynasty trade tycoon. He will literally think you're getting the best part of the deal. He is a master trade negotiator in dynasty and a really good fantasy player. And he was in the BBM finals last year. He made more money off 10 teams. He only drafted 10 teams. He made more money off 10 teams than I did off fucking 500. So that made me feel great. But yeah, I voted for Hill, but I knew that vote was going to lose too. Yeah. What's the vote at now? 57-43. I'm sure Brandon came in here and voted for Hill right away. But okay, guys, that's going to do it for me today. We'll see you guys tomorrow. It's been a blast. We were live for 2 hours today. So thank you for, again, Anthony was in here the whole time. For all probably missing some people. That was in here forever. Austin was in here, from the beginning. Thank you to everyone, again, whether you watched for a minute, whether you watched for 2 hours, whether this is your first time watching or whether this is you watch every day. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. Thank you for watching. We'll be back tomorrow for some more drafts, probably around 5 p.m. again, somewhere around there. We will see you later. That's starting to catch on. If you guys have noticed how I've tuned out on my videos, it's always the same thing. So we'll see you tomorrow. Stay up to date on the Twitter. We'll post the time that we'll go live there like we do every day. See you tomorrow night. Peace.